Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Tonight, we bring you yet more action from the 23-24 UEFA Champions League as we have Bayern Munich versus Manchester United at the Allianz Arena. Obviously, pumped for this one. Very excited to see this game. Maybe Man United will get absolutely battered, which will be nice to see. Hopefully, we'll get a good game, though. You excited, Harry?
Yeah, I am excited. I mean, it's either go one way or no way.
What does that mean?
Realistically, we all know that United are in big trouble tonight with everything that's happened to them on the pitch, off the pitch. So much is going wrong, and Bayern Munich will want to bounce back from the draw to Leverkusen last weekend.
Yeah.
You know, without Thomas Tuchel tonight, they're going to want to put in a good performance. And United, I mean, they're in turmoil at the moment. They really need to pick it up tonight, but this is probably one of the most difficult games to ask them to do that.
Yeah, Bayern very strong. They did obviously have a difficult match against Leverkusen where they drew on Friday night, but nothing near as bad as United's start to the season. They're still very much up there for the Bundesliga title. It's been both sides have had meh seasons compared to where you'd expect them to be. You'd think Bayern would already be on 12 points and won the league, but yeah, I think Bayern are definitely the side coming into this with a lot stronger form, with a lot better side and with a lot more confidence, it has to be said.
It does. And I look at the starting 11 for United tonight, I look at the subs bench, and they don't convince me at all. And, you know, this, that and the other to play why players aren't there. When you look at that Bayern side, you go, oh my days, it's going to tear them apart. Especially in Munich, United going away to the Allianz, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, and Nick Nat, welcome to the stream, by the way, and Chelsea fan. I think Gary's in here earlier as well. Nick Nat's saying, good to see Harry back on the stream. And has he been working out?
No, I have not. I mean, I'm going to take it, but I've not been working out. No.
You're actually expecting like a plan to see how to get attention. You're just like, nah, mate.
I'll take the compliment though, thank you very much.
But yeah, excited for this one. Shall we get into the lineup?
Yes, we should. These are funny. I did laugh when I first saw these.
So, of course, we are at the Allianz site. Bayern Munich, the host, will start with their team. In between the sticks, it is Sven Ulreich, obviously. Manuel Neuer still recovering from a ski accident in January. Back four then of Konrad Laimer, Upamecano, Kim and Davies. In the pivot, we've got captain Joshua Kimmich and alongside Goretzka. Across the three, Sane, Musiala, Gnabry. Leading the line, who else but Harry Kane? He was a target for Manchester United in the summer. Now the target will be scoring against Manchester United.
Yes.
I was quite happy with that. I was expecting a fun.
That's like, yes,
applause.
Yeah, woo!
Thank you. As for the visitors then, Manchester United obviously in between the sticks. Who else but Andre Onana? Flat back four of Dalot, Lindelof, Martinez and Reguilon. In the pivot it's Eriksen and Casemiro. On the right, Pellistri. On the left, Marcus Rashford. Captain Bruno Fernandes lines up in attacking midfield, just playing off their new signing, Rasmus Højlund. So, two sides with reinvigorated attacks this year. Do you think we're going to be in for a high-scoring game?
No. Yes, sorry. Very one-way traffic though, I think. United, Sergi Reguilon. Now, if we take our minds back to the last time Bayern Munich would have played Sergi Reguilon, it would have been Bayern Munich-Tottenham. That was a fun game.
Say, what was the score in that one, Harry?
7-2. Brilliant.
So you had a good game then?
So Reguilon's had nightmares before tonight. We're panicking. Polish been chucked in at the deep end. Here you go, mate. Because either wingers are kicking off or they're absent. We're going to start you away in Munich.
Yeah.
So it goes like one or two ways. Either he's going to prove himself and be like, oh my days, he is really good, or it could be, well, he got swallowed up because he's a child.
Yeah, I think he's very talented though. I definitely think his directness could be really useful for Manchester United tonight. I do question though why Garnacho wasn't preferred, but I like Pellistri. I think he could have a very good game.
Definitely, I think Højlund again. We see how he does defensively. Well, the back four isn't great as it is, and if anyone gets injured, they've not got a single fullback on the bench.
No, so they only took 5 defenders to the game tonight, so they are limited in terms of defensive options. So they better hope they don't get any more injuries.
Yeah, because if Reguilon wants to go down injured, we're suddenly looking at Johnny Evans left back.
Yeah.
That's quite funny, if you ask me.
That would be quite amusing. Nick Nat just mentioning as well, El Yanusi scoring for Galatasaray, and then Josephine commiserating him for Southampton. Yeah, we were gutted that Southampton lost to Ipswich. Really hoping they could get one over on Ipswich, but
Saints are struggling.
I also think it's a harsh indictment of him, Nick Nat, to say Martin doesn't have a clue. I think he's a good manager. He just doesn't know how to create chances with this team, but he's very good at holding possession. But yeah, Adelina McKenzie, welcome to the stream. Put a France flag in there. Who from France is playing tonight?
No one.
No, I don't think. It appears you're like the only team in the Champions League from France. There's got to be another one. Oh, Len in the Arsenal groups. They are on tonight.
Yes, go France.
Okay.
But I mean, tonight could be funny from a neutral's point of view. I really think so. United. I mean, I touched on the bench there. Defenders. Going forward, I know Hannibal Medry came on at the weekend and scored, but they've got him. They've got some random child.
It's not exactly someone you want to bring on to try and find a goal, though.
And that is wrong. If it's going wrong for United tonight, there is no way to fix it.
Let's look at those substitutes then. So as you mentioned, Omari Forson, who's not played a senior football match before. You've got Alejandro Garnacho. You've got Anthony Martial, Hannibal Medry, Daniel Gore, also not played senior football before.
Yeah.
Don't know why that rhymed. McTominay, Evans, and then three goalkeepers.
So if Banana goes down,
a lot of injuries. If all their goalkeepers keep getting injured, they'll be all right. But they can't make any other subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of injuries for Manchester United. So in that regard, I think you have to cut Ten Hag some slack because there's not a lot he can do when he's got half a squad and he's got to play Johnny Evans sometimes. But yeah,
it's going to be really interesting to see what happens tonight. Because, to be honest, it could surprise us, put on a really good performance and challenge Bayern, but we're all kind of expecting quite a big scoreline.
Yeah, I think Bayern are a very good side. I think, though, their weakness is exactly what Man United could exploit. If we look at the strengths of this Manchester United side, they are very good on the counter. And if we look at the weaknesses of Bayern, I think you'd have to say they're very poor in transition. Yeah. When they have to get back quickly, they really struggle with that. So if United can get the ball forward fast, can transition fluidly, then I think they've got a good chance tonight of getting something from the game. Because if you look at the Bayern Munich game from Friday night, they were very open defensively. Leverkusen are a great counter-attacking team. They play this 3-4-3 system, keep it very compact, and then spring forward with the likes of Florian Wirtz and obviously Victor Boniface, Jeremy Frimpong and Alex Ronaldo, players like that. They all flood forwards and they cause such massive problems for Bayern in those areas. So if United can do that with the likes of Pellistri, Højlund, Fernandes, Rashford bursting forwards, maybe even Dallo as well if they can get him bombing on as well, then they could really cause Bayern some issues on that counter-attack. But it's going to be about taking that ball, winning it back, and then going forwards or inviting the pressure, playing over the top and getting in behind. Stuff like that tonight. United know that Bayern when they are attacking are very vulnerable on the counter. If they can exploit that tonight, there's a chance they get at least a goal, maybe even come away with something.
Maybe. United's worry is, though, that when Bayern are attacking, it's more likely to end up in their net than they...
Well, that's the issue. You can't invite them on if they're going to win the ball back and go and Kane scores.
I mean, that front four of Kane, Gnabry, Sane and Musiala is probably one of the best attacks in the world. And then the pivot behind that, Kimmich and Goretzka, is very strong. They can both hit a thunderbolt. Honestly, there's no way Bayern do not score tonight. There's not a chance they do not score tonight. I mean, Harry Kane's looked brilliant. As we expected, he's Harry Kane, proving that he can do it anywhere in the world. And then, we know the qualities of Gnabry and Sane and Musiala are, generational talent. If United manage to keep them quiet somehow, I do not know how they will do that.
Fair enough. Shall we get into some predictions now? Because we're 5 minutes away till kick-off. Chat, flood the live chat with your predictions now. I can already see a couple going in there. So we'll get into ours before we read any of them. Harry, what's your prediction for this game?
Now, I know obviously a lot of people have said, and I've said, cricket score, I don't think it's going to...
The only people saying cricket score are you.
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that bad for United. I think they'll be embarrassed, but I think they'll get back. I will go 3-0 Bayern with goals from... We'll go Kane in the first half, and then we'll go Alphonso Davies and Leroy Sane in the second, and overall it's just be a dominating performance from Bayern. Bit disappointing for United, but kind of expected.
Yeah, fair enough. If anyone watches the show regularly, you'll know I do like a bit of a bold prediction. I am going to predict a Manchester United win. Thanks for the... I mean, you're that shocked. Yeah, I will go for Bayern Munich 1, Manchester United 2. I think everyone's sleeping on United here. Yes, they've started poorly, but I think they've got exactly what they need in attacking areas to cause Bayern issues on the counter. I think they're going to win this game. And I think it'll be similar to Ollie in his campaign in 2021, 2020, something like that. Can't remember exactly now, but he beat PSG, obviously, and then Rio Ferdinand was smashing the BT Sport table going, this is what he does. Ollie's at the wheel, give him a contract, but let him put whatever numbers on. It's going to be like that moment. They're going to get a big win tonight, and that's going to keep Ten Hag in the job until at least Christmas. So I will say...
a brilliant piece of punditry from our favourite pundit.
But yeah, I'll say 2-1 Manchester United. I think Sane will score for Bayern Munich, and then it will be Marcus Rashford and a Pellistri winner.
Wow,
for Manchester United, 2-1 win.
At all. No. I think it'll be I'll go a Kane header for the. Oh, sorry. Yes, did I say Kane header in the first half for the opener. Then it'll be an Alphonso Davies from the edge of the box, and then Onana will fumble it and give it to Sane for the third.
Fair enough. Some bold predictions already in chat. Chelsea fan going 4-0 Bayern. Fair enough. Nick Nat going 7-1 Bayern. So some bold predictions. He also asked what's Chapman smoking. I love a bold prediction.
And they had to put 3-0 minimum and then went 7-1.
Yeah, 3-0 minimum.
Love it.
7-1 actual.
I think I would agree with your prediction if we're at the Old Trafford. But I think the fact we're in Munich, just if Bayern score first, United's heads will go. They'll have no home crowd to support them.
And then they'll get torn apart. I agree with that, but I think United could pull something off.
Whether they can hold on.
I think there's kind of United side gets too scared.
Onana looks scared, and Sergio Reguilon.
Why is the ref taller than the keepers?
The referee taller. I mean, that's the thing. If United shoot, Allright's not the best goalkeeper in the world.
No, that's what I'm saying. And they've got no Tuchel tonight, Bayern. I love a bold prediction. I'm backing it 2-1 United.
I mean, obviously everyone is wondering where Tuchel is. He's serving his one-match suspension that he picked up in April against Manchester City in the quarter-final. Zwolf Low takes it.
Also, just a side note, if Ten Hag has to miss a game, does that mean we get to see Steve McLaren back as a manager?
Oh, I hope so.
Wally with a brolly. If it rains.
Wally with a brolly.
That was what he was when he managed England.
Yeah.
It was Steve McLaren, wasn't it?
Was it Steve McLaren?
Well, yeah, I think it was. Might be wrong.
He would be a Wally with a brolly, though, wouldn't he?
But yeah, Nick Nat's saying stats-wise it's going to be 30 shots for Bayern, 5 for United. Okay. Well, that's the new prediction, guys. How many shots will each team have?
Alphonso Davies joining that attack as well. Disgusting.
Yeah, I will say that I'm glad United haven't gone for the Diamond 4-4-2 because the midfield would have got opened up tonight. They would have been exposed in the wide areas, and they don't really press wide at the best of times. So I don't think the 4-4-2, the Diamond midfield would have been very good tonight. So I'm glad for United's sake that Ten Hag has opted to return to the 4-2-3-1. And of course it gives a shot to Facundo Pellistri.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does.
Anyway, referee now just with both captains and a flip of the coin, and then we'll see who gets to start tonight's game.
Glenn Nieberg. Great name. Oh, it's Paul Van Bottle. The geezer we know and love so much from the Women's World Cup.
What a great guy.
Brilliant VAR official. And we are swapping ends here at the Allianz. I'm guessing Bruno Fernandes won the toss, and on that note, West Brom have scored.
What?
Sergio Reguilon, honestly, he's going to get torn a new one by Leroy Sané.
He might be, yeah. We might struggle tonight.
I get why they signed him.
Well, it's Gnabry on that side, but yeah.
Is it?
I believe so.
Oh.
Sané tends to operate on the left and Kane on his right. Gnabry tends to operate on the right and Kane on his left, I believe.
We'll find out in a minute.
We will.
Either way, he's getting torn a new one. Because Gnabry isn't Gnabry's hardly...
Yeah, to be fair, football has Sané on the right, Gnabry on the left, so it could really be either way. I think Gnabry's right-footed anyway. He is. But I mean, they could play either side. And to be fair, Sané is left, so it would make more sense if Sané's on the left.
This should be a good one.
On the right, sorry. But yeah. So both teams will obviously respect the minute's silence first before today's game, obviously paying respect to all the victims of the earthquakes and other tragedies in Morocco and Libya. And of course, it goes without saying really that our hearts go out to them tonight. And yeah. And once we have that minute of silence done, we'll be underway for the second Champions League game of our second game we've covered of the season.
And I mean, Manchester United, they're going to be standing here thinking, oh, blimey, that side looks good.
Looking across at Harry Kane, licking his lips.
Højlund looks scared. And
I don't think he did look scared. I think Højlund looks focused. Bayern look like killers though, but I can't tell if they're just being really solemn for the minute silence, or if they are actually just going to murder United tonight.
Out to kill. And we're done. I mean, if Harry Maguire was in the squad, then I'd say, big night for Watchalong.
Yeah.
You know, first step into management. Technically, standing in for Thomas Tuchel tonight. Bit of a mouthful, that.
Yeah.
TTT.
Anyway, both sets of players now taking their
positions. The game night Onana proves how good he is, because he's had a few shaky games recently. What's happened here?
Bayern will get us started here at the Allianz for this Champions League game. Gnabry knocks it back and we're underway here in Munich. Man United versus Bayern Munich should be a fantastic game of football. Dalot winning the early header there, then Rashford trying to get on the ball, but Lima takes it past him. Now he finds Musiala, but a miscommunication there between him and Sane results in the ball going off for a Manchester United throw. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting match tonight. Whether it's whether it's an absolute giant killing or
I think either way we're going to see a really competitive game or a battering.
Yeah.
There's no way it's 0-0 like last night, which I'm kind of glad I missed.
Yeah.
Because that did not look exciting.
That's painful. Of Makana now on the ball. I can't see this game being 0-0.
What isn't it, Kim Min-jae? Because
fantastic young centre half.
Yeah, I do think so. He's brilliant at Napoli. Obviously, since he joined Bayern, they have conceded quite a few goals.
Davies, Kim Min-jae. Now it's Leon Goretzka. Goretzka's another one for me. I feel that a lot of Bayern fans are disgruntled by Leon Goretzka, asking what he actually contributes. And I sort of understand that. He's a bit of a Genie Wijnaldum in that sense, that he doesn't really do anything. When you look at his numbers, he doesn't really do anything. When you look at him, his both outlying and underlying, that is. I mean, look at on the pitch, it doesn't look like he's doing a lot. And I think that it can be frustrating at times, but I mean, there's obviously a reason he gets picked for Bayern Munich, but yeah. Now with Meccano, Lima flying down this right-hand side. Rashford obviously keeping up with him though. And now listen.
Yeah, I mean, Pellistri and Rashford are going to have to get back in and help their fullbacks, because we know, especially on the left-hand side with Alphonso Davies and either Gnabry or Sane, it's going to be tough for Diogo Dalot to deal with that.
Yeah.
I mean, Reguilon's Reguilon, so if anyone runs at him, he's probably bottle it.
Kim. Now Meccano. Goes wider and finds Lima. Has options ahead of him, Conrad Lima, just lifting it into the path of Leroy Sane, who might be in an offside position. Just about keeping it in play there.
Corner.
And he's won a corner.
I mean, that is prime example number one of Munich taking the biscuit tonight, because how is that so easy? Should the ball over the top, he's through on goal.
Why does no one track him? Why does Reguilon just go, oh well? But yeah, he tried to put the ball in. Alessandro putting out a play. Now an early corner for Bayern. Could they take the advantage 2 minutes in? Nick says, can United prove the doubters wrong? I doubt it. I think they could.
You are a doubter.
That corner resulted in nothing, by the way, out of being out a goal kick. A big goal in another Champions League tie. It's Real Sociedad 1 into 0. Which has someone who has Bastoni and Thuram. Yeah, Thuram in my fantasy team. Who doesn't even play. That is quite frustrating. But yeah. I bet I have Jan Sommer, but I benched him.
Oh, fair enough. I did bench him.
I had Sagan yesterday.
Diego Costa only got 3, so I thought I might as well risk it.
Yeah. 0-9 now on the ball.
Again, though, we twice on the
looking to go long, looking for the run of Bruno Fernandes.
United trying to actually build up and create things and have a pattern of play. There's just nothing there. Rashford. They don't know how to play football.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was talking about this the other day as well with a couple of mates, and I think I mentioned the same thing on the podcast. Of if you look at United, every aspect of their play doesn't work. They can't build out from the back. They can't transition, and they can't attack. How? How is that even possible? Because even if your tactic is terrible defensively, that's usually because you're overcommitted up front. Eriksen in a good position. Pellistri. Eriksen should have scored. Doesn't score. Excellent stop from Ulreich. I mean, they're going to protest it, but I think Bayern were just on the correct line of the law there.
Well, I mean, that was close.
Yeah.
Kind of out of nowhere, really.
So, Christian Eriksen just playing it through, looking for Pellistri at the back post. Good challenge from Davies. Then Eriksen tries to fire from the post. A great tip around the post as well.
Then I was already celebrating. Brilliant defending, brilliant goalkeeping, but a lapsing concentration there from Bayern.
Rashford. No, and now it's with Diego Dallo. Tries to put it into the box of Marcus Rashford. It's overhit, and that will be a goal kick. But as both Gary and Nick Nack are saying, well, Gary says United need to score those. Nick Nack's saying they should be 1-0 up. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get many opportunities against Bayern Munich. That was a glaring one. United should have scored. No real excuse there. Pellistri has to score there. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one there for Facundo Pellistri. You feel like he's either got to score or he gets fouled, surely. Yeah. I don't know how he's managed to get tackled there. But, yeah, I mean, fair enough. And what a save, says Chelsea fan, 100%. I mean, Sven Ulreich did really well to get down to that one. United now. Højlund challenging for possession with Kim. Now Pellistri trying just to harry Davies in possession. And he has won a corner, to be fair to the young lad.
Good start from United, to be fair to them.
Yeah, they've started fast. They're already pinning Bayern back. They're already giving them a couple of things to think about. It's got to be concerning for Bayern Munich.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really surprised that they had such a glaring opportunity this early on. There was a contact at the time.
Bruno Fernandes.
That's a good ball.
It's headed away by Goretzka. Falls to Dallo, but it's ruled as a free kick or an offside or a handball. One of the three, and it will now be a United. Head. Oh, a little push from Martinez.
What a surprise. The ball went over his head. There was no need for him to push him over there.
Yeah, he wasn't challenging for anything.
Also, is anyone watching
Davies?
Watford West Brom?
No.
It's the only game of the championship where
not just in chat, just no one's watching it. Davies. Trying to go down the line.
But Gary, I much agree with you. I hate this United kit as well. It's really annoying that we have to watch them playing it.
One goal against for every 15 minutes. I have to see the way that kit.
Yeah, honestly, to watch them cry would be brilliant. To watch them cry in that kit would be 10 times better. Lima down the line again. Sane miles onside.
Leroy Sane now.
How is this bloke getting behind every time?
He's going to make something happen. His feet are brilliant, but he's overdone it. And Reguilon, what's he done? Oh, it's an offside or something.
The flag's now gone up.
And Reguilon was fuming.
I mean, it's close. Hard because the angle isn't straight, but I think it was just off, maybe.
Yeah.
That is a horrendous credit. I mean,
you're just overcrowded. The green and the white stripes could work, but they don't need all the stuff on the shoulders.
Why dark green?
I think dark green can work. If you look at like the Cameroon shirt, Arsenal, by the way, 1-0 up in their game.
That's their country's identity.
Yeah, but it's still a shirt that works.
I suppose. This is good football from United, too. And then they spawn and they go backwards. Now, what's Lindelof?
But yeah, so Bukayo Saka scored against PSV Eindhoven and Sevilla 1-0 up against Lens, a Campos with that goal. So a lot of goals rolling in the Champions League there.
I forgot Arsenal in the Champions League. Especially when I picked my UCL fantasy team.
Yeah. Rashford, Reguilon, good link up and Meccano heads it out.
That was good from Reguilon.
That's obviously Arsenal's first time in the Champions League for 6 years. So.
Yeah, that'll be out of it quickly.
And United's return after a hiatus last season.
Oh, yeah. No? Well, they were in it last year,
Did they get knocked down to the Europa League?
Yeah.
They played Barcelona, though. in the round of 32. I thought they started in... Can't remember.
I thought they had that group of young boys and...
That was the year before, I believe.
Okay. They'll probably get out of this group, maybe.
Yeah, they're in the Europa League with Sociedad.
I'm sure.
With Sociedad, Sheriff, and Omonia Nicosia.
Wow.
They came second in that group. They were joint on 15 points with Sociedad, but they lost out on goal difference.
Yeah, that's insane.
Mainly because against Omonia Nicosia, they only won 3-2.
God. Kane, Sane's on the run.
I think he could have got there. He's coming up on that way too early.
That is lazy. I was about to say he's in the clear.
That's good, yeah. Unless he knew he was offside or something like that. And Gary's still kicking off out the kit, saying, "Oh my God! Not only is it dark green, there are also the small red pinstripes." That's one of the worst bits. I don't know why they've added them. I mean, so cluttered here on the United shirt, and then you've got the red pinstripes as well. It just doesn't work at all.
I think you should be allowed. If like the whole world agrees it's a bad kit, they should have to play in luminous orange.
Because luminous orange would look better.
Yeah.
They should play in brown to just commemorate, just like they're playing the colour of shit. Bruno tries a flick on, hasn't quite come off.
We play in shit, we play like shit, we are shit.
Here is of Meccano.
Very fast 10 minutes, to be honest. Not much has happened.
Kimmich. No
Lima.
Lima.
Big opportunity for United, but...
Of Meccano. Millwall beating Rotherham as well.
Oof, what game. God, what a horrible game. I should go to watch that. Millwall Rotherham. Dear, oh dear.
That's actually having a physical ticket for Millwall.
Yeah. They don't use e-tickets, like you have to actually print it out. God.
Of Meccano. Lima. Sane.
This is
good, but Musiala and him not on the same wavelength.
To be fair, Musiala's
Down
on the ball, yeah.
Nasty one from Kimmich, but he's got away with that. Bruno trying to find Pelistri. Good defending though from Davies.
Oh, play on ref at the ball.
And it's a Bayern free kick. Let's go back to the yellow or green kit from the early 90s. Yeah.
Or just not wear that, you know. Did they have like a dark blue Chevrolet one that I was calling?
That was last season, I believe.
I swear they're dark blue when they're Chevrolet.
Yeah, sorry, Chevrolet, yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't good. Reguilon's just gone down off the ball here. Don't we know what for?
Ref's checking on him. And this is obviously concerning when a player just goes down without any real understanding of what. I mean, obviously, hasn't really played football at the highest level.
You should get back up again. That was weird.
Try to see what United's third shirt is.
Oh no, Sane ran into him. Sorry, it was off camera. It was off camera. Sane literally just ran at him.
But also, why don't United just always wear their away kit? It's the white one with like the simplified logo, just the devil.
Oh, is this Bayern's home kit?
This is Bayern's home kit, yes. So they couldn't wear it tonight, but there's been other games where they could have.
Or just don't wear a kit. Put bibs on.
Feels like when you're a team that plays in red and white, having a white kit as your backup is incredibly silly.
Yes.
As a third kit. And then they're green, and then they've got this, which is a monstrosity as their away shirt. Rashford. Possession lost. Now Sane.
Nice from Sane.
He's got clipped, and that will be a Bayern free kick.
Yep. Decent there from Leroy Sane. He's still very good. I think Pittlefoot, when he left the Premier League, I think Pittlefoot forgot how good he was. And he is still at the top of his game, playing some really, really good football.
Yeah.
But no, I think that says first, opening 12 minutes have been really contested. United not really. Sorry. Oh my days! I keep thinking, can't think that. Just call them Munich.
Also, a lot going on out there. So, there's a red card for Antonio Silva of Benfica.
Yeah.
Then there was a penalty. Obviously, I'm guessing he gave away a foul penalty. Roko Simic has scored that for Salzburg. So it's 1-0 Salzburg and Benfica down to 10 after just 15 minutes.
Big result for Salzburg. That stays the same.
So already goals in most of the matches. Only Braga, Napoli and this match haven't seen a goal yet.
Yeah.
Lima can't quite keep that ball on there.
Does make you think that maybe a goal's coming.
Oh, I hope. Not another 0-0.
Yeah, no, not really much that Zvoltlo's going to do tonight. He's pretty just got an earpiece in that Thomas Tuchel was talking to him through.
Yeah. Dallo. Now Lindelof. Ericsson.
Are United going to become really boring to watch because they just don't play football?
I don't think United will ever be boring to watch. It's like watching a car crash. Like,
Oh my god.
it's not, it's hideous. It's horrible, but you can't take your eyes off it.
Yeah.
So you have to watch it.
That's not a foul. That is very soft. I think Meccano is,
Protesting his innocence there to the referee. The guy saying it's actually Salzburg's second penalty. They missed their first pen in the 3rd minute.
Oh, that's not a foul. That's just because Region is half the size of Meccano. That's not Meccano's fault. Shoulder to shoulder contact. Region's gone flying 10 yards. Crazy.
I also love that when we have Champions League and Championship games on the same night, my phone is working overtime to arriving notifications.
Also, I love this from going from Huddersfield to Stoke. Huddersfield's just scored.
Yeah, that's all that. And
European sides.
Fernandes now with a free kick out in this wide area.
This is going to be flicked on and over the bar. All in.
Headed away by Bayern. That's for a throw.
By Harry Kane. I think that's the first time I've said his name tonight.
I don't think it's touched the ball yet.
Yes, there.
Breaking under a bit of pressure, forced back to Onana. Who else is in this group? It is...
Easy teams.
Can't remember now. Let's have a look. It's not Benfica in that. No, it's Galatasaray and Copenhagen who drew 2-2 earlier.
So United should get through.
That's the thing. This doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of the group, unless United lose both of them and Galatasaray somehow beat them, in which case then they are out. Essentially,
that could happen.
Okay, definitely could happen. Because Galatasaray only have to beat them in one of the games and try and get a result against Bayern.
Yeah, that's all they need.
Or Copenhagen, indeed. I mean, it doesn't help either of those sides they drew in this match day, but yeah. Oh, this is Saltlow. So the guy you were looking at earlier wasn't Saltlow.
Oh.
This is Saltlow.
Has he not zipped out his jacket and stood up?
Oh, maybe. He just looks like he looks completely different.
He does like him bloke. I think you might be right.
Maybe they're focusing on the wrong guy earlier.
He looks like that bloke is completely in the bloke who sat
Maybe he was in the dark earlier and he looks so different in the light. He was on the bench, obviously. But yeah. Dallo bursting forwards. Needs an option for a pass. Goes back to Casemiro. Now Bruno. Here is Sergio Reguilon. Moves it out wide. Rashford. Drives towards them. Gets past Lima. Then cuts inside. Ball into a dangerous area. A shot on target, but it's saved by Sven.
I'll tell you what. United look more threatening in these opening 17 minutes.
Than what?
Than Bayern.
Okay.
Yeah,
Better than they ever have ever under Ten Hag.
They have looked really good and all right. Again, I'm going to make a decent save there. But they are really, really testing him.
Yeah, Upamecano now. Equally, you do just feel it takes one Bayern break, one Bayern goal, and suddenly it's completely different.
Like Tottenham in the game. They lost 7-2 until Bayern scored their first two.
And then
all right,
it's all right. Yeah, a little bit.
I thought Højlund was going to nab it off him.
Too calm in possession there. Kim, trying the diagonal ball, looking for Serge Gnabry. Can he keep it alive? No, he cannot. But good running, good effort. Good ball over the top from Kim there, just looking
What's that for
Gnabry.
I know, just chucking the ball to the ground.
Lindelof now. No.
No guarantees, isn't it, Nax says? That is very true. And it will be very United to lose to Galatasaray or Copenhagen, or at least draw.
Reguilon tries to burst inside. Now it's Leon Goretzka. Shifts it out wide. It's a good chance from Dallo to stop that getting to Gnabry. Now here's Bruno Fernandes. Options around him. Plays it through, looking for Rasmus Højlund. And that will roll through to the goalkeeper, Ulrich. Maybe Bayern thought they just need to turn up, says Nick Nack. And Gary's saying Bayern can't seem to string a pass together. No, I'm quite happy with my 2-1 prediction for United. I think I might be in the money here. I mean, I say that, and Bayern are probably going to win 8-0.
No Tuchel will make a difference.
I think it definitely has an impact, yeah. Whether that impact's very profound or not,
got an angry
still have an impact. Well, if they can't start losing, I think Lowe will be very angry and very screaming.
Yeah.
Arsenal 2-0, by the way. Saka now with a goal and assist on his Champions League debut.
Is it really?
When else is playing the Champions League?
That is crazy. That Bukayo Saka has never played in the Champions League. Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. Same for the likes of Martinelli, Trossard, Rice.
That's mental.
I think only Zinchenko and Gabriel, maybe, are the players that have. And Saliba, I want to say, because he's on loan at Marseille.
Yeah.
I think they're in the Champions League that year.
Did Gabriel play for? Oh, hang on.
Lille.
Kane,
Musiala, and that's a corner. Lindelof ran him to the byline and concedes a corner.
Better from Bayern. Link it. You get. That's the first time I think we've probably seen Kane and Musiala get involved, and immediately they're getting shots away and winning corners.
Yeah. Gary's saying, is this Højlund's first start for United? No, it's his second start, and Trossard got the second. Knick-knack. Ball in.
Good ball in.
Punched away from Onana, and that's going to be another corner.
He's kind of no convincing though. He's kind of like it's like a proper like boxing. When he punches, not like a clean punch away like a goalkeeper. It's like a boxer's punch, and he wraps his hand around it, and tries to. Like
Maybe he's aiming for the players again.
Let's try and knock it out.
Like I was against Wolves.
Yeah.
Cannonballed.
Gets Kolasinac in a sandwich.
Kimmich puts it on the keeper again, and he claims it well.
You think if you could put it on the keeper, you'd get someone to stand on the keeper.
Also, the fact that Onana has yellow gloves means it really blends in with the kit.
Yeah. But, 20 minutes gone. Good start for both sides, I'd say. Neither sides look that bad. I think you'd probably say it's better start for United just because of the fact that they haven't conceded.
Yeah. Onana. Lifting it out wide to Dallo. Now Lindelof. Bruno. Lindelof. Actually, some nice football there from United. They're not going the right way, but it's nice football nonetheless. Onana. Lindelof. It is Bruno Fernandes. Now he finds Diego Dallo. Dallo switches the play to Sane. And they've obviously lost possession as a result. Over McCartney. Here's Joshua Kimmich. Musiala, fantastic turn. Has Gnabry ahead of him. Plays Gnabry in.
Wow,
it's great defending from Lissandro. The ball then needed to be closer to Gnabry, really. The way to central, and it was easy for United to deal with.
Even so, you could just tell Gnabry didn't really seem to back himself to beat Lissandro, and you wouldn't. Because Lisandro Martinez, you'd probably be a little bit worried in the back of your mind that he's going to take your ankles out. But, he didn't really seem to back himself to reach that ball there.
Yeah. And the pass from Musiala needs to be closer to Serge Gnabry. Coming forward again, United, Rashford tripping up Leon Goretzka.
Smart play from Goretzka there. Wasn't really too much in it, and saying how big he is. I'm surprised he's gone down like that. But
Gary asking about Thomas Tuchel and who the guys in the dugout. Tuchel is serving a one-match suspension after he was sent off in the Champions League quarter-final of last season, and the other guy is Sodlo.
Yeah.
And he is one of the coaches at Bayern Munich. Kim Min-jae. Bayern need to get into this game now. You do sense that they are starting to be able to string a few passes together. They could have had a goal there. If Musiala's pass was more precise, they could have come forwards if Rashford didn't trip up Goretzka. Here is Upamecano. Goes down the line looking for Lima. Firm challenge from Reguilon. He's definitely left one there.
Good tackle though, but
on the right back.
Bit contentious, I think. That was a very Serge Reguilon tackle.
Felt a little unnecessary, really.
Because the ball, he's already won the ball.
Lens aren't level, by the way.
Let's have another look at it. Do you know what? I think he's lucky there. Because in the Premier League, that's deemed as the follow through.
I don't think that's foul. I think he's It's a good tackle.
He's rescued Taunton. I think rescued Taunton in there. Like, that probably wasn't. I mean, 10 hours play. I think he's got 4-2 at.
A Sevilla 1 and Lens 1 now. Lens are finding a leveller.
That'd be a big result for Len. Big result for both sides. Sevilla, what a weird football club they are. Win the Europa League, but come like 15th in the league. Aren't they struggling already this year as well in the league?
Sevilla, yeah, they're not looking good. Gary says, fucking hell, serving a punishment from 8 months ago or something, Lamau. It was, 6 months ago? Quarterfinal, but yeah. Because it does carry over in European competition.
I love that in the FA Cup first round. It's like that bloke can't play because he got sent off last year. I think if you get knocked out of the competition, it should be that the ban just counts your next competitive game.
No.
Why not?
Because UEFA and the domestic leagues aren't the same.
So, I guess it works better for domestic cups, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because it's governed by the same body.
Yeah, no, that's what's...
Okay.
Oh, again, Musiala. Actually, Bayern just don't back themselves to win the tackle.
On the EFL Cup, I think they can carry bans over to other EFL clubs, but I don't think they can carry bans over to the Premier League because they don't run the Prem.
That's weird.
But I'm not sure. Ericsson, looking for Rashford. If Meccano does well, Rashford, Bruno, Rashford.
Or the Carabao side.
I don't think they get a camera representative involved. Sane, bursting forwards.
Got shifted though. Didn't shift it, lost it.
Wait, did he shift it to Gnabry just behind him? Had a run of it. Gnabry. Kimmich, Gnabry, Bayern on the ball now. But they just don't look like capable of opening Man United up, of breaking them down. Here's Lima. United are actually looking defensively sound. I didn't think I'd ever say this. Now they don't. Kane, Lima. In a good position here. Manchester United bursting into the box. Ball across the box. Somehow no one made any contact with it. Dalot heads it away. Sorry, Casemiro heads it away. And yeah, well, that definitely could have been the first goal of the game.
Yeah.
United opened up a little bit too easily there. If Musiala was a little bit taller, that's a goal.
Big touch from Dalot at the back post.
Yeah.
And by
Meccano.
Starting to turn a screw.
Here is Leroy Sané. Leon Goretzka. Joshua Kimmich now. Here is Musiala. Goretzka. Meccano. Tries to dart forward. Forced back by Højlund. Now it's Kim. Kimmich. Goretzka. Gives it to Meccano. Now Goretzka again. Sorry, Kimmich again. Lima. This is really nice football from United. From Bayern. You sense there is a goal coming in this game soon, don't you? Davies. Darting inside now. Alphonso Davies.
Brilliant.
Taking past a few players. Kimmich. Davies. Tries to play it through, but it's not quite come off. Here's with Meccano, though. Move's still alive here for Bayern. Sane. Cuts inside. Gives it to Kane. Back to Sane. Takes aim. Shot by Onana. And it's in the back of the net. Bayern Munich 1. Manchester United 0. Big goal from Leroy Sane. I mean, it's really poor from Andre Onana again. Just can't get his hands on the ball. And he spills it into his own net.
And I mean, we said, Bayern were turning a screw. We're starting to cause some problems. And it's Leroy Sané. He's looked brilliant all game. Cuts in, beats 3 players, plays the 1-2 of Harry Kane. He has put that straight down the middle of the goal, straight at Onana. And I mean, I said in the build-up, it's a tighter game where he can really prove himself. How has he not claimed that?
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear.
The big error on the biggest stage.
But he doesn't have to change his position. He just has to lie on the ground and catch it. And all he does is just push it into his far corner.
Yeah. Poor.
Dear, oh dear. I mean, for a man who's got Leroy Sané as he's self-practicing, that is brilliant. But for Manchester United, even more questions to be asked. How Sané beats 3 players, then plays my 1-2 of Kane, then puts it straight at the goalkeeper who then fumbles it and puts it in his own net.
Yeah, I don't have a single Bayern player in my UCL fantasy, so am I stupid? Potentially.
Yeah.
I did think about Kane, but I've opted for Lewandowski
And
instead.
this is a big point in the match now. And we said this in the build-up, because if Bayern take control and score another one, game is gone. It'll be 5-0. If United can get back on the ball, have a good few minutes, and respond well, they're still in the game.
Here's Rashford, Lissandro, now Ericsson.
I mean, I think it's really interesting, because would De Gea have done worse than Onana has this year?
I don't think he's been particularly horrendous. He's just made a load of high-profile errors, but De Gea did the same. I don't know. I really don't know why Onana keeps making these errors, because it's not characteristic of him. He didn't make loads of mistakes He didn't make loads of mistakes at Ajax. Is the pressure playing for Manchester United? Is it the fact he faces a lot more shots now because he's playing for Manchester United?
He was a big part of the reason that Inter got to the Champions League final last year.
Yeah.
Huge part. And in the final, he was brilliant. And then suddenly, I don't know what happened. Joins United and he's forgotten how to use his hands.
Yeah. I mean, he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
There he should catch it. Even if he just...
Davies.
Even if he parries it out wide or parries it out centre.
Yeah.
It's out the goal.
I mean, to quote Adam Crafton, Manchester United is like the Bermuda Triangle for talent.
Yeah.
It all just disappears. Of Meccano. Now here's Goretzka.
It's really weird.
Kimmich. Half-time Millwall Rotherham as well, by the way. 1-0 Millwall there. Sure they're loving it.
Only half an hour gone it, and that Leo Sane goal, a big turning point in this game.
Yeah.
And now Bayern are on the ball, and they will look. They will know. Obviously, because everyone's talked about it, they will know that they could have a bit of killing on the cards here. So they play their cards right, play their hand. They could be on the right end of that.
Joshua Kimmich. Now here is Meccano. Ulreich. Kim.
We're just enjoying the ball, the aim down.
Bayern, yeah. I mean, it's been a bit frantic so far this match. I think, as you say, they've enjoyed this period of possession. They have now conceded the possession, but they've won it back and now they've lost it again. Back to the franticity.
Yeah.
Here is Casemiro, Pellistri. And they've lost possession
Kimmich's
again.
really
Manchester United, strong challenge from Joshua Kimmich.
Brilliant. He is brilliant.
And he finds Sane with a pass, a great challenge from Lissandro, but United still can't keep on possession. Meccano avoiding a little bit of a scare there. Rashford almost nicking possession. Here is Leroy Sane.
He's magnificent. I said that he regularly
Sane is floating.
Yeah.
He's drifting around the pitch tonight.
That's what he's good at.
Gliding, I would say.
No one can get near him.
That's the best way to put it. Yeah. Davies.
He drops inside to pick up the ball, or and drives.
Oh, that is wonderful from Jamal Musiala. Fantastic dribbling. And he's driving into the Manchester United box now. Has he got options to pass to? Serge Gnabry, and it's 2. Bayern 2, Man United 0. Fantastic from Musiala. A smart cut back and a good finish from Serge Gnabry. But it goes from bad to worse for Manchester United.
It's just the simple things for United here. Because Musiala picks the ball up, and he is a magnificent player. But by no means should he be able to pick the ball up where he does and drive it into the penalty area.
It's a magnificent turn. He drives forwards here, and then it's that little. It's a bit scrappy as he decides to cut inside. Yeah.
There are 5 blokes staring at him.
Gallo obviously should be marking Gnabry, but he has to cover off from Musiala, and then nobody realises Gnabry stood still. It comes off Martinez, actually a heavy deflection. But, I know, sorry, I think it took a not a heavy deflection, just a slight touch.
And I would like to add, I forgot Casemiro's on this football pitch.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this all comes, though, from Onana making a big error and then United's heads dropping, as we've seen so many times.
Yeah.
This Man United side have the mentality of
let's get the counter out. Here we go. Took a while, but we've got 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes, and Bayern Munich are looking to send a message.
The thing is, for United, they were the better side for 20 minutes, and now they're 2-0 down, and we're not even at half time yet. Does that not just say it all about Man United right now?
They're out of the game. They're not coming back from this.
And if they do, then it's going to be similar to all the other way we've seen.
It's going to take a lot to shift
Reguilon,
the
Rashford.
momentum.
This could go a long way to help them, though. Reguilon. Now it's with Casemiro. Back to Reguilon. Great position. Pulisic could meet at the back post, but he can't.
There's the problem. How on earth one of Højlund or Pulisic has not got an end that I do not know.
Got to throw yourself.
That's like the other end. Harry Kane scores that, or Asani arriving at the back post scores that. How was he? Where is he? Just didn't get up in time.
Here's
Brilliant.
Kim.
United struggling now. They're treading water.
I mean, that's an absolute sitter for Pulisic. I don't think it's a sitter, because he was quite far off it, but he should have been busting a gut to get there, and he should have thrown himself at the ball when he did get there. But,
In terms of him, yeah. The chance was a sitter, because obviously the ball's gone right across the goal, but...
harsh to
Yeah.
state that.
I mean, even
mistake.
Højlund, he's a number 9. Just lob yourself at it. Yeah, that's how some of the best number 9s in the world get their goals. They just chuck themselves at the ball.
Oh, Bayern, good decision given against them here, and they crowd around the ref.
It's like, it's a bit unnecessary. They're 2-0 up. Eventually realising that let's just get Kimmich do the talking, he's the captain, and then end up having a little joke, so maybe that was all worth it.
Yeah, Højlund just challenging with Joshua Kimmich there.
It might have been the push afterwards. It wasn't actually the contact with the foot. What's going on here? Oh, Bruno trying to bring the free kick in by about 10 yards. 10 minutes to go to the half. United have got to be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they've been lacklustre so far. And again, they've got a lot of numbers high here. If they lose possessions, every chance they get countered. If Meccano heading it away, Rashford managed to knock it back to Reguilon. Sane puts the pressure on, but Reguilon gets it back to Dalot. Casemiro. Lovely reverse ball. Pulisic keeps it alive. Here now is Bruno Fernandes. Gives it to Dalot. Lindelof then decides just to kick it up in the air for a laugh, and it's out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
Such a weird one there. United actually did all right on the ball, and then Fernandes just went, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to kick the ball as hard as I can in the air.
Yeah. Got about 2 goals here. Musiala, so good. He is so good. Gnabry.
Gnabry can finish for
Gnabry and that's what world-class footballers do. Gnabry knows where he wants to put it before he's even received the ball.
Yeah, Serge Gnabry obviously subject to a little bit of interest from Manchester United in the week. Apparently United have been testing the waters for a potential £60 million bid. Don't think after watching that he'll be too keen on the move, but you never know. Nick Nat says, how many of these United players would get in the City or Arsenal first 11?
1.
Who?
Rashford.
I was about to say. Yeah.
Honestly, 1. I wouldn't even put Casemiro or Bruno or Højlund. It's very wide.
I think Højlund gets in Arsenal.
Just because they don't have a striker.
Well, they do. They've got Gabriel Jesus, who does work for the system they play. But I think if you put the two and compare them side by side, I think Højlund's the best forward.
But equally, if you...
Speaking of Arsenal, they're 3 last, so they don't need a striker.
If you were to put Rashford in that Arsenal team, you have to play him through the middle there. Because you can't mention...
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, possession-wise...
Oh, well, Gabriel Jesus has just scored, so that's shut me right up.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect timing.
But I think, yeah, only Rashford, I'd say, Nick-Nack. Which is a mental statement, because these lot should be challenging each other for the Premier League title. I think more...
Casemiro maybe gets in the...
Not this year.
Team.
Round the Casemiro.
Cross up in the set.
First United year Casemiro gets in. This year, not a chance. I don't know what I've done to him.
Sports Sean, by the way, welcome to the stream. Kick out United from Man United. Kick out... Oh, no, sorry, from United. Yeah. He was...
Casemiro, all in the same boat. Brilliant foot... Like, Casemiro, multi-Champions League winner. Comes to United and just... It seems like he's forgotten everything.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. And everyone else has never really done too much anyway. Wan-Bissaka's been a hit and miss.
Do you think Lissandro gets in either side?
No.
Varane? I think Varane gets close to the Arsenal team, but overall, no, I think Rashford is the only one that's an obvious choice.
I think no one touches City centre-half.
Potentially Bruno.
No.
I think Bruno did really well in a Pep system.
Thank you.
Okay.
I honestly, I'm a firm believer that Bruno Fernandes is not a very good footballer.
Yeah, I don't agree with you there, but sure.
I've just never really seen him do much. Like, I don't think his numbers represent a world-class centre midfielder.
I think his numbers are part of the game where you can't really argue with, really.
Yeah, but then if you look at his non-penalty numbers,
that's not how numbers work, though.
Yeah, you got your non.
Yeah, no, you can look at non-pen XG, but still, given the fact that he scored 18 goals and 12 assists in his first Premier League campaign, that's pretty decent.
That's alright.
Then 10 goals, 6 assists. Then 8 goals, 8 assists. They're both good campaigns.
Yeah, but
16 goal contributions for a technical midfielder. And then 1 goal, 1 assist so far this season. You've got to consider as well, in that time period, United have been dog shite. He's not playing for like a Sir Alex Ferguson United side. I think he's quite a good player.
I think he's good. I'm not saying he's not good. I think he's world class.
I think United fans would hate to wonder where they would be without him. Because I think they'd be in a horrible position.
I don't know. Ten Hag's reaction to that first goal says it all. Just looks around. Catherine's shaking her head. I don't know why, because he's been shite.
Højlund frustrated.
He's probably going to take that to Atlanta.
Gary Weisman saying, I still have yet to see even the slightest glimpse of why Arsenal paid £60 million for Kai. Yeah, Kai Havertz is a good footballer. He's just not. I don't know what happened to him. Chelsea ruined him, really. He was brilliant at Bayer Leverkusen. And I don't know. What happens to him now? I don't know. It feels like he never even knows his position anymore. He's sort of really technically good, but tall. That doesn't mix.
No.
Like, he should be able to score more, but he doesn't. He's a good assister, but never seems to get in the right positions to create assists and to score goals and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's a strange one.
He gets in the right position to score, but can't, and doesn't get in the right position to assist, but can.
Yeah.
Who knows? I think the problem is he's playing also with a lot of pressure now and expectation.
Oh, hang on. Ooh.
And not a lot of confidence. Goretzka just rolling along the floor, taking a piss a bit there.
So you just fancy
Davies. Here's Gnabry. First forward, trying to find Davies again. United have actually marked him there that time. Chelsea fans saying Arsenal deserves to be 3 up. Thank you, fair enough. Obviously, not keeping tabs on that game, so if you are, keep us updated, Chelsea fan. Yeah, Kimmich. Now Musiala. Kane. Trying to find Sane, but his pass is poor, so it doesn't.
I'm sorry for Kane. I mean,
he's not been involved.
No.
Obviously, a lot of his movement does facilitate the play for the other players, of course, and he did obviously pick up the assist.
I think it's also a bit of... We say he's seeing him do so much for Tottenham.
Yeah, I think that also plays a part, doesn't it?
Like, he's gone from playing with a load of rubbish players.
Goretzka's also not done anything.
Equally, he's always been part of a really, really, really good front three.
Who?
Harry Kane. Apart from the days like Eric Lamela. But...
You still always had Son.
Son, Kane, Kulusevski.
He only had a year where he didn't have Son, and he had... No, he's never with Bale, was he? He was after Bale. That'll be good. Oh, until later, but yeah. Gary saying, Harry, could you check if your mic's gain setting is set to the same as Jack's? As I was saying last night, Gary, obviously that mic isn't turned on for stream, so his audio is through this one. Because we can't...
Because they are set the same, but the problem is that they work, but they only work basically if we were to sit like this whole stream and not shout.
Yeah. Because if not, it picks up each other. So it would be okay for a podcast, but obviously if we had to change the settings every time from podcast to stream, it's a bit of a faff. But yeah, we need to find a solution to that. Hopefully we can. But yeah. Lindelof. Now Martinez. Reguilon. Rashford. Tries to put it forward to Reguilon but can't. Kane lifts it over the top for Leroy Sané. And he's looking to burst forward here. Sané. Now Musiala. Needs an option for a pass. Goes to Sané. I've just seen the Leicester have scored. Sané. Goretzka. He's had 9 attempts on goal, says Nick Nack. So they've clearly done something right.
Yeah.
A penalty as well for Norwich. For Norwich conceded there. Mavrodidi drawing the foul, Fasnacht giving it away. Ian actually finishing it. Frustrating.
Went out a bit off camera. He said it'd be in his back pocket. Was it? Did he say Mavrodidi? You said someone.
Yeah, I said Mavrodidi getting marked out of the game, mate.
Yeah. 2 minutes to the end of the half. Bayern has kind of seen this out now. Yeah, but they've looked brilliant.
Okay, so that mic is there purely for visual effect. Yeah, well, obviously we bought them intending to use both of them, but we can't come up with a solution to make them both work. So, yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Now, see, they do work, but we don't, because they're so close. We don't. Every time a goal goes in, it's going to sound mental. You're going to hear us play for like 4 times.
Reguilon tries to hit the ball in, it's claimed well by Sven Ulreich. Yeah, maybe we need to get further apart and get a bigger table or something.
Which on the opposite sides of the room.
Yeah, True Geordie has set up with just a giant table and we're sat on the sides of it like we don't like each other.
Like the 2 fans.
Napoli 1-0 up, by the way.
Sane driving in. Can they get a third before the end of the first half?
Cuts in. Almost bends one to the far side.
He's been brilliant. I'm so glad I put him in my fantasy team.
Di Lorenzo goal for Napoli.
Yeah. They've started decently. Not as well as they did last year, but they've started decently.
In the Serie A, yeah.
I mean, everyone thought they'd get to the Champions League final last year. They were flying.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
1 additional minute in this first half. Harry unfortunately can't read numbers.
That looked free to me. I think it's because the lights are... Why is it green? It's usually red.
That's what they're making a sub.
No.
Anyway, Dallo now. It's a nice prop, says Nick Nack. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it would look weird if we didn't have mics. So that is an option. We could have like the clip-on type things. But then I don't know.
Massive carriage, nothing.
Yeah, it looks empty.
Plants in front of us.
Maybe we could have both mics as like show mics, and then have clip-on ones.
Yeah.
Here's Bruno. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's a sound engineer and has. I don't know if that's who does sound.
Sound producer.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah, by the way, half time, Bayern 2, Manchester United 0. Disappointing first half for Man United. They started the stronger side, but after that they couldn't really finish any of their chances, and while Bayern completely took over. But yeah, if anyone is a sound engineer in chat, give us some suggestions as to how to sort out our
sound engineer is the bloke that comes round and fixes your sound
That's what we need. We need a sound fixer. But yeah.
Alright.
Anyway. Yeah.
I'm hungry, but I don't want to go. I don't want to get up. Do you need a break?
I might go, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Alright. I'll be back in a minute. Harry will give you his thoughts on the first half, and then we'll come back and we'll look through the highlights and we'll discuss it all.
Yeah, we will.
Back in just a moment, if I can actually get it.
That was great. Bayern are pretty good at football, aren't they? And United are very.
You can read through the chat if you want.
Yeah, grand.
Do you want to top up?
No, I've got ball down. Yeah, nice prop. Inter still getting beat. Honestly, since by the way, welcome to the stream. I am Breads. It's nice to play with a United fan. Yeah, trust, I don't blame you. It's horrendous. From Onana's mistakes to letting Leroy Sané run rings round you to everything has been really poor from United. It's slow build up. It's painful football. I can see why it is really, really annoying. And as a United fan, I'd be very disappointed. This is what we expect, to be fair. You can't expect to compete with Bayern on the Hash. Very true. And the fact it's only 2... I think the fact it's only 2-0 have done well, but the way it happened, I feel like was pretty poor. The fact they were in the game for 20 minutes and then conceded 2 very quick goals. It feels very lazy. Because if they'd gone 1 minute, they were level and getting a point. The next minute, they're completely out of the game. So that is a bit disappointing from a United point of view. Yellow Stones and 100 sit-ups. That's your... I will pass. I did it this morning. Definitely did it this morning. 100 push-ups. But yeah, no. I mean, if I was a United fan, I'd go do push-ups. I wouldn't want to watch this game anymore. They are a class above, and also Knick-Knack, as you say, they are. This group really isn't going to be decided by this game. Both teams. United should be comfortable against Galatasaray and Copenhagen, so they should get through all right. But maybe not. It'd be very United to lose to Galatasaray or someone like that. So we'll see what happens. I feel like Bayern haven't got out of their second gear yet, and that's the problem. Bayern have kind of been on coast control for 45 minutes, and they've scored 2 goals. Leroy Sané has looked phenomenal. Musiala, Gnabry. We talked about that front 4 looking dangerous, and they have been so good. And the problem is when you've got players of that calibre, they're so prolific. Any chance they get, they're going to score. Excuse me. So, not really much they can do about that at all. It says a lot that Reguilón is the best player this season. I mean, I spent the whole of the pre-match saying he was really good struggle, but if anything, he's the one player that hasn't struggled. I think that he's done what he can. It's hard to put up with Leroy Sané because he's constantly everywhere. He drops in to pick up the ball and runs at defenders. He'll go out wide and cut inside. He's a really hard player to deal with. Really hard player to deal with. And he's done alright, to be fair, and even going forward. He had that chance where he put the ball across the goal and Højlund and Pulisic just couldn't get there. But he's looked alright. For United, that's kind of positive. But we said it at the start, that opening chance for Eriksen and Pellistri, how costly would have been? And looking back on it now, massive waste. If that goes in 5 minutes into the game, United are in a brilliant position. But it didn't go in. And that's the problem. It didn't go in, and now they're they're out of the game. 2-0 down at half time in Munich to Bayern Munich. You're not coming back from that. You just aren't. That's facts. You don't come back from that. So, United, really, really poor. Bayern have looked brilliant, but as Knick-Knack said, they really haven't come out of their comfort zone yet and started actually playing the kind of world-class football we know they can play. But apart from that, I think this game has been as expected, and Bayern should just cruise control from here on out.
They should, but you never know. Football's
You do
an
never
unpredictable
know.
game.
Football is very unpredictable unless you're watching Manchester United, and it is very predictable.
Potentially so. But yeah, should be a good second 45. Hopefully the action keeps up the same. Hopefully Bayern score a load more. But do you think United have a chance of coming back at all in this game? Could they, even if they don't come back and draw, could they get at least a goal or maybe even 2 if they lose 3-2?
A penalty or a stroke of luck or something. They proved they can create chances early in the first half.
Yeah. Nick saying Leicester 1-1 away at Norwich. Yeah, I know. I'm very, very upset about that one. Yeah. Anyway, we've got, about 10 minutes until the second half starts. Anything else to note from that first half? What were you talking about? That sounds exciting, but yeah. Gary's saying, Harry, just to be clear, at the moment only Jack's mic is on. Yeah. You are spot on there, Gary. Yeah, Nick now says Iheanacho penalty on the stroke of half time. Yeah. Unfortunate really for Norwich. A silly one to give away. Mavropanos, though, a very difficult winger to mark, and Fasnacht making an error.
Mm.
Did you eat the entire Kit Kat whole? Was how you still chewing? But yeah.
No, put the other half in.
Hey, just hell, welcome back to the stream. Good to see ya. Hasn't anyone not heard in a while? Yo, great to see HSL. And Gary asking, want to do a bit of mic troubleshooting during half time? Well, not during half time, Gary, but if you are able to help at any point, then we could do it through the Discord at some point. So, yeah, when we were recording tomorrow, but Friday or something could work. Anyway, message on Discord, Gary, and we could sort that out. But yeah, probably keep it as is halfway through a live show.
But we will definitely get it sorted.
Yeah.
Because I sound like I'm in a different room.
Yeah.
I'm just sat at the bottom of the stairs.
It's a 2-minute fix, says Gary. It just disrupts the live show, Gary. We'll keep it as it is for now. Has been some time. It has been HSL. I'm glad you can join us for this evening's game. But yeah, and Daz says, how do you think Liverpool will line up tomorrow? You'd imagine it'll be slightly weakened, right? I'd like to see players like Curtis Jones getting involved, Harley Elliott, all that sort of stuff. And then, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean... So I've completely forgotten what the question was. What are we talking about? How do you think Liverpool line up tomorrow? Yeah, sorry, completely blank there. Yeah, it should be a pretty rotated side. Realistically, I'm not expecting a full strength 11 for Liverpool against.
Good thing you're paying attention.
No, I was listening to what you were saying, and I just completely forgot about what happened. But you know, you'd expect them to rotate heavily. But
yeah,
no, it should be interesting.
Guys, if you place the one mic in between the two of you, then set the mic to omnidirectional, your two voices should be much clearer. Yeah, I think is it already on omnidirectional?
Yeah, it is. It is already on.
The problem with putting it in between us is it looks odd, but it is something we could consider. But at that point, would it be that both voices can't really be heard? Who knows? But yeah, we have explored things before. We will work on it. We will troubleshoot it, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't really know what the solution is. I don't know much about stuff. You guys don't want to stream as well. What's your chocolate bar choice? I'm eating a Kit Kat. Not that we have a sponsorship with them, but if they want to sponsor us, feel free to get in contact. Our email is...
On the best day, though, I really like Snickers.
Really? Not a fan. Don't like Snickers.
Oh,
I would say
Snickers.
Best chocolate bar. Ooh, I don't know really.
I'm a Snickers. If we're just talking like a snack bar, if we're talking like actual bars of chocolate.
Yeah, no, it's got to be one little.
Yes, no.
You could eat it whole if you really wanted to. But...
Actual bar of chocolate, you cannot go wrong with dairy milk, plain dairy milk, or dairy milk Oreo, or a Galaxy cookie crumble. I'm a bit of a chocolate connoisseur. I'm kind of addicted to it. Everything I eat involves chocolate. But I'm not overweight.
Yeah, that was my shout, double decker.
Double
decker.
Oh no! No, back Snickers. I've got to stick with Snickers.
A bit of an odd one, but I think crunchy about there for me. I know a lot of people
I like
not
it
a massive fan of crunchy, but crunchy's got to be out there for me. Guy saying twirl or a flake. Hey, just hell saying Twix and Kit Kat. Yeah.
Then I go Lion Bar.
It's a rogue one.
And a Wish for Gold. I think I'm gonna have to do. I can't get on board with a Wish for Gold. Normal Whisper, by all means. Wish for Gold, not really a bit of me, that.
No.
And Twirl and Flake I like, but they're too messy.
Tell you what is underrated.
What?
The gold bars, little gold bars.
Yeah.
Made a big gold bar, I'll be all over that. I don't know if they do, but I've only ever had the little ones. They're like penguin size. Penguins are good, again, a bit too small.
I know what jokes on the back.
That is a bonus, isn't it?
About penguin, jokes about penguin.
Yeah, you get a free laugh.
Take some Kit Kat from the Cadbury side of things. Yeah.
Kit Kat is hiking food. In Norway, we bring Kit Kat and orange when cross-country skiing.
We did that. I went to the Peak District and then we got to the top where we had a Kit Kat.
No, I had a Mars bar.
Oh, fair enough.
Which I think was much better for energy. Not a massive fan of the Mars bar though.
The whole point is that the person I was doing it with really wanted to make the pun about having a break.
Ah, right, fair enough. No.
That was a good Kit
what
Kat.
else is out there? I think there's got to be something we're forgetting here.
Something like I don't know. Do you know what I like when you get the Christmas selection boxes, especially the Galaxy one? You get a thin bar Galaxy, a big bar, then you get minstrels, and then you get a Galaxy Ripple. I like them. They're brilliant.
All right. Question for chat, and I already know our answers, but dairy milk or Galaxy chocolate? What are you going for? You will say... What are you saying?
Honestly, I don't care.
No, I know, but what's your favourite? What's your preferred?
I have Galaxy more.
I thought you'd be straight for Galaxy.
No, I do like the Galaxy. The thing for me is there's more bits to eat.
I hate Galaxy chocolate with a passion. It's edible, don't get me wrong.
Mars make me thirsty.
Fair enough.
It's thirsty for a Mars bar.
No, that's because I don't Mars bar. Yeah, I think that dairy milk chocolate is so much better than Galaxy because the Galaxy melts too quickly and it's too sweet. Dairy milk's much more reliable, and if you break it off, Galaxy's impossible to break. It breaks off all weird angles and all messed up. Dairy milk, nice clean break, nice smooth break. You can share out cubes easily. Galaxy, no one's doing that. You have to get a knife out to sort your Galaxy cubes. So I'm not on board with the Galaxy. Chocolate doesn't last long enough. You put it on your tongue, it's melted instantly. Galaxy's so smooth, 100% Galaxy.
Yeah, no, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
That's the problem. I want to taste the chocolate.
You know, you trap the flavours in your teeth. It's lush.
That sounds vile. That's the most disgusting way
Have you
I've ever
not
described
food yet? There might, when I was growing up, it's not for girls.
Yeah, I imagine they've changed it.
But I'm not partial to a good old Yorkie.
Yeah.
So I'm partial to Millwall scoring.
Nick Nack saying picnic. Underrated. Harry won't like it because it's got actual fruit and nut in. But, yeah.
I don't mind nuts. I like Snickers.
Yeah. Well, you probably like a picnic then. It's just raisins and nuts.
No.
What's wrong? Okay.
What's another one we're missing? Like what? I'm trying to think of like a celebrations box. Like what do we think of a fudge?
Fudge is good. Fudge is good. Fudge is a reliable little chocolate.
They're guaranteed that everyone likes
fudge.
Who doesn't like a fudge?
Oh, there are weirdos out there.
They're abnormalities. They're paranormal.
Contentious one, Bounty.
No.
I love Bounty.
Chocolate and coconut. No, thank you.
Yeah. You've ever had like a coconut? I mean, you haven't, but Chak. Those macaroon, is that what they're called? The little like coconut chocolate things. Amazing. Just like a sensational confectionery. But yeah. Gary says Galaxy is better than Dairy Milk for milk chocolate, but I do like Dairy Milk's fruit and nut. Fair enough. Fruit and nut is a pretty good chocolate. I'm a big fan of those big bars of like the is it called like it's like Marvelous Creations. They're brilliant, fantastic. But yeah, and there's a lot of chocolate there. Nick Nat says if you're a true connoisseur, there would be no sharing going on. As a true connoisseur, a finger of fudge is just enough to give the kids a treat. Weird way to phrase it, but yeah. Gary says Quality Street Heroes, Roses, or Celebrations.
Roses, absolutely not. I hate roses.
What about roses? I like the strawberry one.
I like the golden barrels, and that is it. And I don't like any other roses.
Quality Street's a bit meh.
Oh,
I do like the orange in a Quality Street though.
Behave. The greens and
I passed back, but United got a star by the way.
Yeah, second half and drive. I think I'd have to go Celebrations. I think that apart from bounties, I like everything in a Celebrations box.
Nah. Because there's nothing special about Celebrations. It's just chocolate you have all year round, but packaged small.
Oh, I love Heroes. Heroes more practical, so it's a box.
You remember that advert? Oh, okay, thank you, Nick. I was going to say your comment was confusing. But yeah. Scampy Boy, welcome to the stream. I believe it's your first time here, in which case, welcome to the community as well. Should be bringing Donkey Dick in from the You Set Up a Crack. Oh, brilliant. Good. I just realised. Yeah, good. No. Thank you, Scampy Boy, a cracking keeper. Gotta love it. Thank you. Jesus Christ, I should have cottoned onto that one sooner.
Nice one. Nice one.
Pour that. Really pour that. The thing is, Donkey Dick does look.
Yeah.
It could be a cracking goalie.
He's a phenomenal goalkeeper on his day.
Does sound like a young goalkeeper there. Anyway. Yeah, Scatty Boy, well done, mate. Welcome, Bo, by the way. That's certainly
no, you don't just sit and have chocolate the whole time. No, it's quite nice to have a nice general conversation, especially during half time when all got to do is listen to Paul Scholes trying to justify that United shot a penalty.
Justin Fan says, you're making me hungry now. And Gary replies with, better have some turkey then. Pretty good.
No, I'm trying to think of another one.
Oh, right.
No, obviously Gary's humour is just, unbelievable.
If you eat too much, though, you might need to be Lithuanian after.
God.
If you eat very too much over a long period of time, you're going to be a lot slow back here.
If you eat too much, you give me a lot of Spain.
You will be a lot of Spain, do you? Yeah.
Got him, Scampy. Yeah, that was a good run. Problem is, it does come across as a really like, especially when you're streaming. Obviously, you do read it out.
It's not one of the ones you're used.
Ahead.
It's not one of the ones you're used to seeing either. It's not like Gabe Ishay or.
It's not Dixie.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Bloody Mr. Normus. What's he like?
You got to give him like a little twist because Dixie Normus is it's not too bad. Yeah. Kane jostling for possession with Lindelof. Lindelof comes out on top. Now Martinez.
What's the most common one? I think probably Peter, Mr. File himself. What's he like?
Oh, buddy, Peter Filet.
Turkey, you there? You got to laugh at me. Oh, Gary laughed. Woo, done it.
Lissandro.
We've unlocked a new stage with Gary. He laughs.
Reguilon. That's a cracking ball in. It's headed away though.
United have been fast.
Bruno, Casemiro, Marcus Rashford, Rasmus Højlund, and it is a goal. It takes a deflection, but it's in. Højlund's first for United, and they're back in this one. Bayern 2, United 1. 3 minutes into the second half, United started fast, and they've scored their first.
Brilliant start from United and great point to get on the goal sheet. And now, after all what we said at half time, it is game on.
Yep. In full caps.
Brilliant football. Højlund
Good
wasn't
little
the cleanest
finish
strike.
as well. Like, really should have got to it, but...
Rasmus Højlund, goal number 1.
Did they
for
not
Manchester
think
United.
that maybe selling Jan Sommer wasn't the smartest idea?
No.
I know they
Big
thought
deflection.
that they were getting Kepa, but...
Big deflection off Kim Min-jae.
Yeah.
But Højlund's going to claim that every single day of the week. He is off the mark for Manchester United now. And they're back in the game. I mean, I'm
that was
doing
gonna say.
that.
Højlund just buying Pellistri, but it's still in possession of Manchester United. Ericsson caught in possession, though. Goretzka, and now it's through to Sane. In Bayern looking to hit back immediately, gives it to Musiala. Jamal Musiala, and it takes a deflection and wide.
That is so United for me saying they got back in the game. You can see them a minute later. Musiala again, but Leroy Sane spoke about him for the whole of half time. He's been magical and he's done it again there, driving through the whole team, letting it off to Musiala. His shot deflected
Again,
wide.
that comes from Ericsson there, I think, losing possession. He's struggled a bit tonight, Ericsson, with the pace of the game, I would say.
Yeah.
I think once you have Sophie and Amrabat fit at Manchester United, he should be starting.
Yeah.
Alongside Casemiro.
Probably.
Casemiro. Yeah. There's your phone out the window, Chelsea fan. My 7-1 is still on, says Nick Mac. Yeah. I mean, that's a 2-1, just the wrong way around.
I said 3-0. Oh.
No,
No,
I think
that's that.
they were protesting there. Both sets of players for a potential Man United penalty. Penalty. It has struck the hand of Christian Eriksen. There's a chance for a pen here.
There is no way this is not given. That's handball.
This should be a Bayern pen. Ref is checking it, I think.
Surely, that's handball.
Don't know what Højlund is complaining about, but... red card, by the way, in Hull Leeds.
Yeah, it's got to be a penalty. This has to be a penalty. And let's put the game... it's handball. It's handball, no doubt. It's maximum hand. It's not even a question of an arm. It's
I should give him us, says Nick Nack. Oh, he's stopped that with his hand.
No, it doesn't hit his hand. I think that camera angle looked different. Let's go have a look. Oh, he didn't really know. He ran the wrong way.
He forgot where the ball was.
He thought where he was going.
Close proximity and his hand out to the side, not really. No, if it's in front of him, if you put your hands out like that, and I don't know. I don't think there's much intent, but it does definitely strike his hand. And it's not a natural position. Nobody walks around like this. If you did, you're like Lego man.
And it stops the header getting through.
If it does get through, maybe there's a chance.
His arm's up there. You can't have your arm up there. That's a penalty for me.
Yeah, I think
Ref
it
made
may
the
well be
decision.
given.
And the decision is penalty to Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich. Well, We thought United may well be back in it. Well, now they may well be put right back out of it if this is converted.
This ref trots when he jogs.
He doesn't have a weird run, doesn't he?
I think it's because he's so abnormally tall for a referee.
He's like a horse.
Yeah.
Harry Kane with a pen. Reguilon's had a few words from his former teammate. Lissandro went and just had a little...
I think it's
whisper in his
handball.
ear.
I think it's the right decision. They always get it right.
it is handball. Yeah. It's just...
The Champions League always get it right.
It's hit his hand.
Yeah.
It's whether or not what deemed as handball, really, is it? You can't really judge intent.
No, Harry Kane to put the game back to bed. Take it back in. Good night.
Well, no, it's not even in. It's goal. It's just a bloody easy one for Kane.
Just shoot. What else if we just blur to us a while? Nana was fanning around behind the goal. Harry Kane, he doesn't usually miss penalties unless it's in a World Cup quarter final for the second time. From the spot. 3, 2, 1.
Harry Kane steps up. Good pen. Arrows it into the bottom corner, and Harry Kane scores for Bayern Munich. It's Bayern 3, Manchester United 1.
Standard Harry Kane. Never going to miss that.
Yeah.
And Bayern reinstate their 2-goal advantage as quickly as they lost it.
Yeah.
And all of that hard work that United did in the first 5 minutes of the second half is all undone.
Yeah. Yeah, they started strong, and they're a bit unfortunate with the penalty, really. I think it is a penalty incident, but they're unfortunate that it's happened.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a silly one. It's not like someone's thrown a stupid tackle or something. It's just struck a hand. And yeah. Bayern reinstate their 2-goal lead.
And Svolf Low, very happy with himself.
There's also 2-0 Salzburg. Simic obviously with the first to the captain, and then a second through Oscar Glauc. No shock there, really, is it?
They look really good. They're playing very nice football.
And Glauc's a baller. Equally, the best Benfica team are obviously not bad at all. A fantastic pivot, by the way, of João Neves and Orkan Kokcu.
Wow, down 10 men won't help them out, though.
Yeah, no, exactly. By the way, the fact that the pivot of Neves and Kokcu has got a 7.8 rating and a 7.4 rating, respectively, despite the fact they are 2-0 down and down to 10 men, is sensational. They've always had really good games. And Neves is also 87, so he is getting noted down in the list of potential shirts.
Lovely. All right.
Yeah.
Back with the ball at his feet. Kim finds Alphonso Davies. Finds Gnabry. Bayern Munich looking to, they put this game to bed now, but they want to put the nail in the coffin. Essentially, they can't wake up ever again.
Oh, God.
Ball through.
Sorry. Oh, it's against the woodwork. That could have been 4. Arguably should have been 4.
UEFA Champions League team been buzzing.
Højlund gives it to Rashford. United looking to counter-attack here. They are looking dangerous, to be fair. And it's one back, though, by Bayern, and now they're going to come the other way.
Leon Goretzka finds Sane. He has been, every time he's touched the ball, he has been phenomenal.
Who?
Leroy Sane.
Yeah, agreed.
Magic happens. Miracles happen when he touches the football.
He is Jesus. Yeah, I think Sane's a brilliant player. That was undoubted at Manchester City, and he's looked good in his move. He's looked good at Bayern as well. And yeah. Gary asks another food-related question. Scampi fries or bacon fries?
What are bacon fries?
Just bacon with your fries, right? I don't know. No, I don't think I've ever had either, really.
No.
I have to Google to see what is meant by this. I usually just eat chips, isn't it?
I guess it's just scampi and fries and bacon and fries.
Let's have a look. Scampi fries. Oh, they're crisp. They're crisp, aren't they? Bacon fries.
Aye.
Yeah, like bacon rashers.
Oh, bacon fries then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bacon fries.
Yeah, no, not scampi.
Nick and
Not
scampi all day long.
What? You wrong'un. Sorry.
No, Nick, you've got some very just opinions, mate.
It's a pub snack. It is a pub snack. We've had it loads. We know. Now I know what we're talking about. Yeah, we had them on stream all the time. I think it's because I know them as bacon rashers, and I've never had scampi before.
No.
But yeah.
Bacon's a good too. There you go.
I've eaten the scampi.
Knick-knack is a man of reason.
Speaking of knickknacks, I've eaten the scampi knickknacks. Not on board with them.
Oh yeah, knick-knack. What are your thoughts on knick-knacks?
Oh, you mean knickknacks got to love knickknacks? It's just...
I think about where did the name come from? What is the name knick-knack? So I know it in two forms. Knick-knack crisps.
Or did you give a dog a bone?
Knick-knack paddy whack, give a dog a bone. That one.
Yeah. There's a whole bloke went rolling home, the poor fella. Big night out of the pub.
Yeah. His mates literally roll him to his
No, he rolled himself.
Oh. Conrad Lima. Fraud. Uses Musiala.
Musiala. And back to Meccano. Kim. Alphonso Davies. Back to Kim now. Over Meccano. United look, lost. Bayern look very comfortable in possession. Leroy Sané looks incredibly dangerous. Harry Kane could shoot, plays it through to Sané, but taken away from him by Diego Dallo.
I feel like Kane had a shot there.
Well, my housemate used to call me Knick-Knack. Fair enough, I'm called Nick. Does make sense then. Fair enough.
I never knew that.
Yeah, no.
Like Gary's Gary.
Gary's Gary, obviously.
Chelsea fans with Chelsea.
Chelsea fan is Martin, I believe. He's mentioned before. And then Knick-Knack is Nick. I mean, that does make sense, to be fair, when you think about it.
Yeah.
You're not named after a crisp.
He's not Knack, is he?
My name's Knack, and everyone can call me Knick-Knack. I don't know why.
No, because obviously usually I put names to faces, but I can't put names to anyone's face.
And I just do it to icons, so... The problem is Chelsea fan Knick-Knacks icons are almost... they're almost the same, identical shade of purple.
I highly doubt that Yellowstone's actual name is their name.
Yeah.
I don't know what the full name
so
is.
you're not catching me out again. I hope Ten Hag gives the promising defender Mr. Janus from the academy of Chelsea. That is way too obvious someone. I would not... Hugh.
Oh, bloody Hugh. What's he... Oh!
Nah, it's actually almost gone out for throw in the end, that shot. Curled and hot. Yeah, Rashford into Reguilon.
Oh dear.
Got a lot of curve behind that. It
Oh,
did
that's
go out for a
right.
throw. The way it spun and hit the ground. But yeah, 30 minutes, just over 30 minutes left in this one. Then Huddersfield have just levelled up with Stoke.
Mental games going on in the Championship.
The
Goals
Championship,
galore.
they're all mental games.
Where's that having a 0-0 in the Championship?
Never. I'm going to scroll through the Championship fixtures. It will be because Preston are in it, but in fact they've been brilliant so far, so I can't really slag them off. Has there been Watford Plymouth opening day?
Now depressing. Imagine that, you're a Plymouth Argyle fan on the way to...
Coventry Sunderland, Leeds Sheffield's Wednesday,
Okay, it's a lot.
Bristol City West Brom. Well, no, that's already 8 weeks, 7 game weeks, and that's 4 matches.
And you had times 7 by 22.
What? We had 7 game weeks.
23, sorry.
Why are we trying to get by 20?
That's how many teams are on the league. Look how many games they've played. No, it's not 20 games a week, is there? Oh, I don't.
So confused. What are you saying?
12, 7 12, 84.
What are you working out?
How many games has been played?
All right, so 4 out of 84.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is mental. Ericsson, Dallo. Here is Facundo Pellistri. Jostling for possession with Kane.
I think my favourite one out of all these funny name ones is Barry. Mr. I can't remember what it is now.
So I don't know what you're about. Obviously you've got your classics like Ben.
Yeah.
Bloody bend over, honestly.
What's he like? Oh, what a save! That's not one. What a save isn't one. That's it, Mr. McCockiner. Barry.
That's not very good. That didn't even sound good.
Oh, we're going to
That's
fight.
crap.
Fight.
Lissandro killed Harry Kane and got booked for it. Goretzka's been booked for defending his honour. Why have you got Leon Goretzka? He's tragic.
Ball recoveries, isn't it?
Well, he doesn't recover any balls.
Oh, Lissandro's still going in pieces with mine. So Lissandro shoves Harry Kane into the line-out, who then nearly hit the deck.
Kane acts like he's just had hip surgery. And then Goretzka rushes in like he's Rodrigo de Paul and tries to have a fight. Coman's coming on, by the way.
That's taking the mick.
Anyway.
Kingsley Coman from the start. Who's coming off? Please don't be Sane.
I imagine it will be
Gnabry.
Serge Gnabry.
I like his hair.
Yeah, you should try doing that with your hair.
Ha! No.
Why not? A bit of blonde
It
on
look
top.
awful. I look very shoot with us blonde.
No, I don't know.
No, I would. I look like SpongeBob.
I think you're going to end up bald by
Oh yeah, my hair's already fallen
in
out.
3 years.
Shit. Now, at that point, I'd get a wig.
Really?
And just not tell anyone that I've gone bald.
Would you not just embrace it? Yeah, but if you turn up with there's a head of hair after you've been balding for the last month, I think we'll notice it on stream.
Really?
If there's predictions on Friday goes out and you're starting to bald, and then on Saturday stream you've got this full head of hair, you've got mohawks or something.
No, I'm making it look like my hair. We'll just get like Willie Ann hair and sit there and go, it's my normal hair, guys. Screw it out of it.
You should grow your hair out anyway and go full Willie hair.
No.
Brilliant. That'd be brilliant. Kane plays it across to an
Should be a
unmarked
goal.
Leroy Sané.
Should be a goal.
Breaks the ball. I know
straight down the middle, but that was
Lindelof.
sweeter than that. The way he hit that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's like he just caresses the ball. Whenever he,
Man, it's just the perfect definition of ping. Like, he just pinged it.
whether he's placing a pass or on a shot or going on a dribble, just
Bloody good football.
he talks to the ball and it does it for him. He is magical, Leroy Sané. Joshua Kimmich taking the corner.
He is now le français, Joshua Kimmich.
Put the ball in. That was not a very good French accent at all.
Going back to German now.
Kingsley Coman.
Thrown on the far side for Bayern Munich. Coman lets Lima come in.
We should do that.
What?
Start the stream start every different stream with different accents. If anyone notices that we're not from there.
Gods.
Surely anyone new wouldn't question it. Because they just think I'm Scouts.
What? If Gary turns up and you're pretending to be
Gary.
But no, everyone would notice because they go, "Why is this guy doing a shit Scouse accent?"
No, they didn't know me. They just think I've got a really bad
Weird
Scout.
accent, yeah.
Yeah.
What does this guy sound like? I'm trying to think of someone fun. Zippy, like
A Scout.
Brea
next
has
to a
been sent off.
squirrel.
I almost brought him in my fancy team, so I'm glad I didn't.
Who?
And Nicola Brea.
Oh.
So I went for Marcus Thuram, who didn't even start the game.
Double
So,
yellow or straight red?
he's just chinned someone, I think.
Ooh.
I don't think that's what he did.
Ow. Remember how a player caresses the ball, they get a goal. Play Gary. He's just been really good. Gary. Mike.
Michael O'Shea has been itching for an opportunity.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That's good about delivery as well. You don't just say the two names.
The problem is with that one, Gary, is that I would say rock, like Robin Cock. That one's an innuendo in itself, isn't it?
Yeah. Robin Cock.
Goretzka, ball in, Sane, heads it across the
Oh,
box.
come on,
Got
Kane.
away
Need
by
more
Lindelof.
points.
Now Facundo Pellistri. Trying to break out Man United, and they have done just that. Davies has got Pellistri's number. It's
Chelsea
28.
fan,
It's not
you're
too difficult to get.
You're spot on, mate, with that ready in the red card.
Nick Nack says, are you covering any Europa League action tomorrow?
No.
No, but as a sort of precursor, heads up, I don't know what the right word is, but throughout the
note.
group stage, we will be covering a mixture of the Tuesday games and the Thursday games. So some weeks we'll be doing the Tuesday Champions League ties, sometimes we'll be doing Thursday Europa League or Conference League ties. I think it'll tend to be Europa League. I don't think we've got any Conference League booked in because this group is tragic and we don't know any other teams. No. But yeah, so we were, because Tuesdays don't work for Harry, And I really should be coaching as well. So we will do some Tuesdays when the games are really good. But yeah, we're also going to mix in some Thursdays to cover a little bit of Brighton, a little bit of Liverpool and all that sort of stuff in the Europa League.
Hooray!
So yeah, there's the TLDR. What?
Well, that's the rail line. That's TLR, isn't it?
Yeah. The line rail.
No, the Transport Committee.
What?
What is TLR? Transport Line and Rail.
It's TNR, isn't it? The National Rail?
No. Or is it TRL?
The rail line.
I think it's TLR.
I don't know, mate.
Anyway, yeah.
But yeah.
Here's Luke Meccano. Meccano.
You know, saying Kane's just wandering around waiting for someone to put it on a plate for him. Well, he has got a goal and assist. He's not done too bad, to be fair. Speaking of the devil, Harry Kane takes a strike. It's blocked. And, Dallo has stopped it going out for a corner.
Fair enough.
Which is now more dangerous for Man United.
Problem with Rock, she's not a real surname, but true that, yeah. Still got his penalty at least, yeah. Substitution, and the Lord himself is entering the stage.
It's McSauce. Scott McSauce.
So Christian Eriksen makes sense. Eriksen's been below par again.
Yeah. He's not looked great, has he?
Does not.
Just about to say, Nick Nack next stream is Arsenal versus Tottenham. That is correct. North London derby coming on Sunday. Very excited for that. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff, which is strange, but yeah, we've got that. We're also Chelsea and Villa is on at the same time, and Newcastle, Sheffield United.
Oh my days. That's
not
grim.
sure why anyone would put that game on TV, but yeah, I'd have expected that to be the 2 o'clock you don't watch. I thought they'd have put Chelsea Villa on at 2, and then Arsenal Tottenham on at 4:30, but that's too logical. So they decided to put on Newcastle Sheffield United. I think it's because Newcastle are the new shiny toy. I mean, they've been on TV every week so far. And on top of that, they're in the Champions League.
But they keep losing, so unlucky. Yeah, TV money is through the roof.
You know, saying not sure who he wants to win on Sunday.
I really don't know because I like Tottenham do well.
I do like Ange.
I don't like Tottenham. I don't like Arsenal.
I know.
Can they both? Is there a way for both of them to?
I could draw.
But equally, I do. Part of me wants them either one of them or both of them to Tottenham City. But I don't want Tottenham in the Premier League.
With Tottenham in the league, that's it for me. No more YouTube. I'm joking. But I don't. I think.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I refuse to talk about it. You'd have to do this by yourself when you talk about Tottenham in the league.
The end of season review, and you just don't show up.
Me just saying what I said made me feel ill.
Yeah.
They won't. It's fine.
32 good. So they aren't losing the league.
Part to Chelsea.
3-0 Villa, says Gary. Great. Cheers. Love it. Thanks.
3-0 Villa.
Against Chelsea on Sunday.
Oh no, we'll be fine. Chelsea.
I don't think that's against. Who are they playing on Thursday?
Legia Warsaw.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be
No,
8.
Chelsea will be fine. Should be a win. Probably won't be a win. Not really a win. That's the stage that I go through during the match. First 50 minutes, it's going to be a win. Next 15, should be a win. Next 15, could be a win. Next 15, not really a win.
Yeah, 20 minutes to go here. We've got some exciting weeks coming up with TFC Lives.
Have we?
Yeah, next weekend we have a double up. I think on Saturday it is Tottenham-Liverpool, 5:30 kickoff. And on Sunday we've got the first WSL game of the season. We're going to start to throw in a few more WSL games. I think we did one at the end of last season. Obviously we covered a game every single day of the Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
So we are, of course, going to keep up that. Yeah, keep up our coverage of the women's football, and we will be doing is it Chelsea-Tottenham? October the 1st, I believe.
So,
the reigning champions, Chelsea, their first game as defending champions. 3-time defending champions. But
how is that not end up in the goal?
Bruno clears away. Kimmich keeps it alive. Now Musiala. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming up on the channel.
Yes.
And of course, if you have any suggestions of stuff you want to see, any ideas, then get involved in the Discord and say them there, or you can say them in chat or any comment section. We will read it.
You're hot being
Yeah, please get involved in the Discord.
Even like Gary.
Conversation been great on there the other day.
Gary got some brilliant quizzes in there from BBC. I did your most recent one about the Chelsea goal scorers. I did pretty well.
I haven't quite got around to that yet, but I will do it at some point. 4-0 Arsenal as well, by the way.
4-0 to
Martin Odegaard.
I mean, the Bayern are absolutely loving it. The guy with the megaphone is screaming his lungs out. That bloke must
Also,
be
I'm going to go murder Arteta.
Why?
So Zinchenko 4 minutes before he gets a clean sheet point.
Oh, that's a shame.
4 clean sheet points, sorry.
I'm having a great time.
I've got 66 in UEFA Fantasy.
I haven't got that many.
I was like 30,000th in the world this morning. After I had a good Tuesday.
Still 10 minutes to go. I feel like the game's at the end, and you're right, the game is kind of over.
Right, Gary, no, I'm not following your names.
Well,
You see the new Chelsea lady signing, Dawn Kiddick.
right.
Not even as good as the original one, Gary.
What's the original?
Falling up. The Dom.
Don.
Kiddick. Yeah. Just about, thanks for tuning in. Oh, no, sorry. He's not going anywhere. He's just saying good podcast today. I'll jump the gun there, but good podcast today, Jack and Harry. Thank you, Chelsea fan. We don't know what to do with the podcast, guys. I want your input. One, I want to know. I know, obviously, Chelsea fan, you watch, you often get involved in the comments and stuff like that. I want to know from you guys, do you watch the podcasts or do you listen to them? Either or. Because we're considering making the podcasts a listen-only thing, and then also making the visuals available to members. Just because at the moment there aren't many incentives to become a member. That might be quite a fun one. So, yeah, we don't really know what to do there. Because we were looking at performance and stuff the other day, and the podcast doesn't really do well on YouTube. I think, obviously, with the way the world's going, people like short-form stuff. Because they love TikTok.
Obviously, we've
got
put
attention span, but
obviously we've put something on the YouTube to replace the podcast. I'm not just going to leave a gap.
But I know there's a lot of people that really like the podcast. It would still be free to watch, free to listen to on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, really. But we're considering putting it as a members only thing on YouTube because they don't really perform very well. And
Like, just off something the wound, Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting had to enter the field.
Leroy Sané tries back across and Musiala overhits.
And he should do it now.
Nina says, I haven't listened to the podcast yet. Are they on Spotify? Yeah, they're on YouTube and they are on Spotify. If you search the Football Chat, you should find it. If not, there is a link in the description, I believe. Yeah, the link is there.
Musiala's coming off.
I'll just check it works.
If not, join Discord. Link's on there.
Wow, it does. Look at that.
Wow.
But yeah. So yeah, go have a listen. I'm sure it's a great episode.
I think you recorded it.
I know. I can't remember. No, it was a great episode. They all are. Yeah. So if you haven't listened to them yet, if you haven't listened to them yet, go listen. You've got 151 episodes to get through.
Yeah.
Should only take you around what?
if you go back to the very
170
first
hours?
ones, I'm not even on them.
No, you're not.
I
think our first one on Spotify is about Antonio Conte, and I think our first one on YouTube, I want to say it was Chelsea Man United we talked about, and we were talking about Lukaku versus Ronaldo, and I think I may have said Lukaku would outscore Ronaldo, so don't listen to that one, but all the others are good. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do both. Thank you, Chelsea fan. I appreciate that massively. But numbers on Spotify have started to go up. Don't really know how to grow Spotify. Because there's no discoverability bit on there.
I think obviously people don't, because with YouTube you can see how many views we do, you can see how many subs we get.
You can see that. You need to go and... You can't see it. It's not public, though.
What? No, I meant for Spotify, for other people to see. Like, people don't realise how well we actually do on Spotify.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The stats aren't public.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, obviously, you can see the view count. I mean, you don't even know what we are doing on Spotify often.
Well, sometimes.
Okay.
I look at the world map and see what countries are in.
That's, through our... What is it called?
We're worldwide.
RSS
We're in
provider.
every single continent.
We are, yeah. And not well on YouTube. I reckon we're probably in a lot of most of the countries.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, if you shorten them, there'd just be a pod. Yeah, or just a cast. Then you have to cast it to your...
Lima, what is this? How is this situation happening? Big tackle there.
Almost
2 on 3 today.
Kane. Well, it's Kane and Choupo-Moting up front.
Yeah,
that is
that's what Musiala taking the mic. Yeah.
Conrad Lima and says
They're 3-1 up and they're going 4-2-4.
they got down to 10 men. And one goat, Choupo-Moting.
Yeah.
But yeah. Only 15 minutes left now. Yeah. Decent game. I think... I mean, it's definitely better than yesterday, to be fair.
Yeah, it's kind of sitting itself out now. But it has been good.
Hmm.
And I think it just shows how far United have got to go. But they've looked better than I think expected. I said 3-0, so 3-1 isn't too far off. And Nick now said 7-1, 3-1 isn't... That's a bit far off. That's kind of about it. Here comes Kane for Manchester United. Out against Lissandro. Has a go, deflects. Who's it going to fall to? Falls to Kane again. He heads it on to Choupo-Moting. What a save.
That's excellent from Onana.
Really good save. Proving how good he can be. Brilliant save to deny the god. But that could have been 4. Brilliant stop. I can't believe he's got to that. Hit very hard by Choupo-Moting. God, Milner got another one. What's going on?
It's 3-0 Millwall. They're balling out.
Ew. 12 minutes to go. Bayern corner. Can they add to their advantage and make it 4-1?
Probably. You wouldn't bet against him.
No, you wouldn't.
Anyway. Ball in. And it's not really come to anything. Sane on the edge, though, keeping it alive. Now moves it to Lima. Lima across to Coman. Choupo-Moting. Oh, he's absolutely making a mockery of Reguilon right now. Choupo-Moting going left, going right. He has almost ran himself off the pitch, though. Just about got away with that one. Kimmich. Oh, sorry, Kimmich knocks it out wide. Here's Davies. Now Sane. And it's won back by Dallo. Sane, though, jostling for it, and he's now regained possession. Plays it to Kane. Kane tries to flick it to Sane. Scott McTominay tackles thin air. Now it's Coman! Big save again from Onana. He's looked a lot
Bayern
more
are mocking
improved
it now. They're playing some really nice football.
Okay. To lose by only 2 goals is probably a decent result for them. I mean, it's told you a lot about Man United right now when we're saying, well, to be fair, they only lost by 2.
Yeah.
Well done, United. But yeah, that is the state of the club at the moment. Davies. Brought down, here's Pellistri. Now McTominay. And he's stopped by Upamecano.
Who's ever going to run?
He is.
That's
And
brilliant.
they've got an advantage in numerical overload here, Manchester United. Upamecano making up ground, shifts it wide. Coman darts inside. Now Choupo-Moting, why he took a touch?
Dear.
Nobody knows. Bruno Fernandes recovers the ball and kicks it out for a
Not
break.
really good.
Where's Man United's entire team?
Bayern are toying with it. It should be 4 or 5-1.
A double change now for Manchester United. And it is going to be Facundo Pellistri and Rasmus Højlund coming off. That's interesting, really. Because I've seen nothing from Rashford today. Yet he keeps his spot. And you've got Højlund coming off who scored. And you've got Pellistri coming off who's a kid who actually looked quite decent.
Yeah.
In a game that doesn't mean anything as well now. Why has he kept Rashford on?
Do not know.
Bit of an odd.
10 minutes to go.
Just
Let's
feels like
see what happens.
he's allergic to bringing off Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bloody good footballer, don't get me wrong, but
Not
you
at the moment.
can sub him off.
Yeah.
Give him a rest.
Can Bayern get the 4th they've been pushing for? I'm surprised they haven't got it yet, to be honest. Yeah, chances have
It's right, not 8 already.
had. Yeah. Only 3, what a joke.
Anyway, Makano on the ball now. Here is Coman. He stops to do his laces and then keeps going. I don't know why he just decided to drop down a bit there and then keep running, but now it's Sane on the opposite flank cutting inside. He fooled Dallo, but then Dallo did manage to realise what was happening. Rashford now trying to get away, but he's been massively outpaced there by Davies, who's looking a lot fresher, as we said. Rashford looking knackered there, chasing after the ball. Really does beg the question, why would you keep him on? But I guess Ten Hag just loves him.
Oh.
Rashford, McTominay, he hasn't quite got there. He almost did,
He did try.
to be fair.
He looks like a different bloke when he plays for Scotland. It's really weird.
He plays a different role.
Yeah.
McTominay is a forward. I don't know when we're going to start admitting that. He can play attack midfield. He could even play up front. He can't play defensive midfield.
He is playing attack midfield.
He's a
now.
pressing
Bruno's
midfielder.
dropped deeper.
Yeah. Isn't necessarily a good thing either.
No.
But yeah, absolute pressing monster. It's Scott McTominay.
Yeah. Here come Bayern again. They're threatening every time they run. Honestly, they all run, and they just go, oh my days, go score.
Yeah, I was saying Arsenal took out their pent-up frustration on PSV, lol. 4-0. Yeah, Arsenal, they haven't really dealt any drubbings this season. They've all been like 1-goal victories.
They never really did last year when they were on for the title.
They beat like Fulham, I think,
could say.
comfortably at one point, and they did. I mean, throughout the start of the season, there was like 3-0s and 4-0s. They were certainly more comprehensive than the 1-goal margin they've been winning by. But yeah, I mean, that big win tonight, maybe they can take momentum from that into what will be the most tricky North London derby they've had in years.
But Onana is making save after save at the moment.
Kane. It's pass out wide, it's cut out. For a man with a goal and assist, Kane has looked subpar, has to be said. Like, he's looked naff, considering he's managed to register a goal and assist. Garnacho at the back post there. Gives on the end of Rashford's swinging cross, but he hasn't managed to direct it goalwards. And Nick, there's rumours that Bayern want to sign McTominay.
Interesting.
I mean, it is the Bundesliga. He would look amazing. I don't think that's the smartest use of resources, but yeah, fair enough. Can I also say that Chelsea are reportedly interested in Ramsdale, which I just don't believe. And Bayern as well, which I think makes a lot more sense because they do need a goalkeeper, considering Neuer is injured and 39.
That is
Might not be that
right.
old.
Yeah, he's old though, isn't he?
He is definitely aged.
Yeah, he has. But I mean, last 7 minutes, United, they'll want to sleep tonight, get back to Manchester, and forget it's ever happened.
I reckon they'll fly and sleep on the plane.
Really?
Probably.
Oh, they got to be back this Sunday, haven't they?
They'll probably, yeah. Why would they stay over in Munich?
Don't know.
Like, they might do, but
Leave first thing in the morning.
yeah, potentially. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the travel plans are, but they could hop on a train and just hop on a train. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Actually,
oh,
looking at
right,
the whole United team's there.
Also, you're thinking, hang on, they're going to be back in England for Sunday. They get a train.
Oh,
Germany.
Eurostar, right?
Still takes 2 days.
Yeah.
That's Friday.
Can play some footy on the train. That'll be fun. Train in there.
Sorry, you wanted the Eurostar carry.
Train in the train.
And Rashford and Martial just found a bit to keep it happy.
No, yes, 37 by the way, so I wasn't too far off. He is still old, however you look at it. Good for a footballer, obviously. Not for a human.
Come on.
He would look good in Lederhosen. What do you mean? What is that?
Is that like
It looks like Leverkusen, but I don't know.
the famous overalls they wear when they do the beer photo?
Ah,
They're like dungarees. I think that's right. I might be wrong.
apron type things, aren't they?
I think that's what they're called.
They've got the I know
Please tell me if I'm
you're
wrong.
talking about.
But I think it's them.
Yeah.
If not, what are they called?
Do you see Kane talking about how he doesn't actually know any German words yet?
Yeah.
I was like, should he picked up a word?
He'll know what. Yeah, he must know. Like,
No, but they asked him, how's your German in the press conference? And he basically said, I've got lessons when I get back from England. He was in England when he was talking about this. He said, I've got lessons when I get back. And then, but he just didn't, like,
you pick up with
any
like
word.
pass and shoot and score.
And you know all the swear words, well. That's the first things you learn.
I know. some
Shite.
German swear words.
But yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm saying, you're right there. Bavarian Oktoberfest costume and Nick describes it as leather pants.
Yeah, so I bet them dungarees.
Chesterman says, good stream, Jack and Harry. I've got to go now. Busy day tomorrow.
Oh,
too
exciting. I like busy days.
And saying, see you on Sunday, my friends. Yeah, okay. See you Sunday.
Here comes
Thanks for tuning in.
Muller and Matthias Tell.
Interesting. Enjoy your busy day tomorrow, Joseph.
Yes, hope it is as busy as you hope it is.
Yasmin says, with the straps, Jack had it right. Come on. Dungaree's the same sort of thing, aren't they?
Yeah, dungarees are things you put on your baby. And
No, people do wear them.
Yeah.
Leicester scored.
They're strange. Not strange. They're artists, aren't they? Artists wear dungarees. And
and
farmers.
fashionable people
Really?
out there.
What fashionable person do you know? I've never seen a person with dungarees, like in real life.
Oh,
Apart from farmers and painters.
is that? So you have to someone wear it in real life for it to have been worn.
No.
So if you see someone in a like fashion catalogue wearing some Louis Vuitton, you go, "That's not real. That's made up. Nobody wears that."
No, you know what I mean.
By the way, Inter have levelled. Lautaro Martinez scoring that goal and they levelled up against Sociedad. Very good Sociedad team, must be
Did
said.
Science score?
No. How would someone score?
I don't know, he's my fantasy team host scores.
Yeah, someone will, no.
Anthony Martial.
Martinez scored a set up by Fratesi. I was hoping it was going to be set up by Taran, but it wasn't. Yeah. Was it Fratesi?
Baller.
He's a good player, yeah. Garnacho.
FM Waitley team on the Euros.
Bruno.
It's brilliant.
Gives it to Rashford. This is actually decent football. Casemiro's fallen over it.
Oh, wow.
He puts it in, though. I mean, there's still time. Bayern 3, Man United 2.
That's random.
3 minutes to go.
I thought this game was dead.
It's still alive. Someone found a defibrillator. Its name was Casemiro.
If you haven't my defib, blimey, I'm dead. Bit of a scrappy goal. This was nice football. Bruno, Rashford. Oh, he's on.
Martial with an assist in a Champions League
Shot
game.
was
A real
questionable.
Champions League game.
Again, you have questions over Bayern's defence.
He fell over the ball and then managed to scoop it in.
It is a weird one to concede.
Yes, I'm saying go Chelsea women and Guro Wrighton. That's what we'll be chanting next Sunday.
Baller. Absolutely, she is
She's
magical.
quality.
So Sam Kerr, so everyone.
Give her the Ballon d'Or. If only Chelsea were more competitive in the Champions League.
Yeah. 1 year, next year, this year.
Yeah.
I think it's Bayern and PSG.
WCL.
Bayern's look, probably Barcelona look too.
I've even covered some of their games. They're just on the most random times. Like I went and watched Chelsea Barca last year. It's like 11:30 on a Saturday morning, something like that. It's like what?
Yeah.
Surely they just put it on the midweeks when the Champions League games aren't on.
That's just not a Champions League. Whole point of UCL is going to be special nighttime game.
Yeah, and obviously, yeah.
I'm like UCL on the
It's
day.
that new transition, that new tradition. Sorry.
But it's the
With
whole
the
magic of the
UCL.
Champions League does not work on a sunny Sunday morning.
Yeah, Casey McAteer with a goal for Leicester.
Oh.
Bruma scored for Braga to level up against Napoli. That is not good for Napoli, obviously.
Who scored for Napoli?
It was Di Lorenzo.
Who got the assist?
The goalkeeper.
Oh.
I don't know. Have a look.
Does not say. Well, he scored, doesn't it say on the ticker?
Oh, yeah. I was scrolling down the ticket. You mean the facts bit?
Yeah.
It was no assist. What the earth was that?
Got Pascalia, I'm annoyed.
But
Should we get
yeah,
into additional
Real
time?
Madrid, I've already qualified. Hold on, Real Madrid. They are 2 points ahead of Napoli. They've done it.
I'll be back in 4 minutes of added time. Free kicks United away, maybe could make. So yeah, they could level up. Forgot what's going on. They're in the game.
Yeah.
How long is that time we get? We get Manchester United minutes. We shouldn't be having that long. Should we? 4 hours, right? Look at me go. Can United level up from absolutely nowhere? Ball in, headed away.
No is the answer to that question.
It's kept alive.
Promoting.
Can kept
at
alive.
home and they're just playing
Anyway.
foot
And kept alive.
tennis.
And kept alive.
Promoting has come over the ball there.
Yeah.
Just about. Tries to slot someone in. It's one back by Lindelof, who passes it to Casemiro. Bruno. Shite pass. Cut out by Lima. And options ahead of him. Lifts it into the pass of Matthias Tell. Options in the centre. Tell. Across the box. Against the post from Muller. Tell. Blocked by Muller.
Oh dear.
Coman.
How have Bayern not got more than 4? 3,
Goretzka now.
sorry. Sane off the post.
Kimmich.
Tell off the post. Tell blocked by
Dinked
Muller.
over the top. Tell touch. Finish. It's brilliant. Bayern 4, Manchester United 2. That's so well taken by Matthias Tell, by
He's
the way.
magical.
That was sensational. Brilliant touch, brilliant finish. The young 19-year-old announcing himself on Europe's biggest stage with a fantastic finish there. I mean, he has
Honestly,
played some Champions League.
How
games
far
before.
can Bayern go
That was
this year?
special.
I question their defence and I just something floor.
How conceded 2 today?
I question their defence of liability, but going forward, they look brilliant. They've got Sane and Gnabry starting, and then they can bring on Kane, and they can bring on Coman.
Is Kane the difference maker this season? The fact that he can just get goals and penalties.
And if they, on a night where Thomas Tuchel's maybe actually at the ground, and their bench shores up a little bit, and they've got Manuel Neuer back, who knows what can happen? That's a brilliant goal from Matthias Tel. He is a magical footballer. And a very smart.
But by the way, Napoli are now winning again. Braga are complete for in that way with an own goal. I don't think that guy will be allowed back on the plane.
No.
We're leaving him in.
Squeaky bum time has been
Braga,
squeaked out.
We're going to send him back away on Napoli's plane. But yeah. So, in terms of some of the other results, I mean, we'll run through them all at the end, but we've still got... So, Sociedad Inter is tight at 1-1. Sevilla Lens is tight at 1-1. Both of those games could go either way.
Yeah, this game's just going to sit itself out again then. Thought we had a bit of a kind of climatic ending on the cards, but...
Oh, Alessandro just did a roulette spin.
I thought it was Garnacho. It's so good.
Yeah. Silky from the butcher.
Yeah. Oh, no, apart from the spillage, he's had a lot to save, and he saved it really well.
Yeah. Only 4 mins, asked Nick Nack. Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's mental. That used to be like the longest period of extra time, and now added time, and now it's
like short, hallelujah.
Yeah. They're like, only another 4 minutes. Only another, what percentage of that of the game is it? Another, 5-6%, something like that, of the game, again?
Mm-hmm.
Could be 4% of 100 minutes, but...
So you're looking at, 5, 6, 7%.
Wow, I'd be as high as 7.
9% is 10, so 8 is...
9 is 10%.
Yeah, sorry, so 8 is 9.
7
is 8, 6 is 7, 5 is 6. Oh, what am I doing?
Can't be long left in this game. A free kick, though, for Man United now in a good area.
Should be last kick of the game. No,
If the score is 4-3 too bad?
No, it's not.
At least they get their goal difference.
Yeah.
Just to be only 1 negative.
But I mean, this will be a brilliant game to round off the first match week.
It's been great. The stream's been great. It's been great having a chat with all you guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot more than yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday was not so fun. But yeah.
Bowling, that's it.
That's bundled in. I think it's Casemiro again.
Wow. What a game.
I was gonna,
7-goal thriller. Thing on gone straight from Bruno. Sven alright, he's a terrible goalkeeper. That has to be said. But no. Straight into the free kick. No.
It does touch Casemiro, yeah.
Casemiro scores again.
Nodded home.
Off his shoulder.
Alright, tried to catch Casemiro's head rather than the ball.
That was off his head. Alright, not great. 4-3.
Does his Bayern side with the goalkeeper just win everything, though?
Yeah, I think about Manuel Neuer and a strong defence, they win everything. Oh, they're checking the goal. What's the point?
Who cares? Rule it on. Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
Arsenal won 4-0.
Well,
Surely it was in the VAR thing just goes, what's that? It's just don't bother.
I'm going to leave it on. He's magical.
Goal. Stand anyway. Yeah, that's the obvious one, isn't it? Simon's ridiculously good. Like, what else is that?
I gave it. I did give it.
Yeah, it's given it. Yeah. Definitely Sane.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, on the outside, people will look at Kane maybe because he got goal and assist, but I don't think it was all that. Sane, incredibly impressive.
Looked good.
That's a big reason they won. Big win then for Bayern, 4-3 at the Allianz. The scoreline makes it look closer than it was at the at the end of the day.
7-goal thriller.
But Bayern definitely they've had a side there. Yeah. 7-goal thriller. You always like to see 7 goals. To be fair,
you do.
And yeah, a good game of football, and I'm thoroughly enjoyed this evening. Did you?
I had a great time.
That is great. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday for the North London derby. That should be a cracker. In the meantime, go check out the podcast. Not enough of you have yet, and it's making us incredibly sad. So go check that out. It's a good episode. We talk about Xabi Alonso, we talk about Bayern Munich, we talk about Bayer Leverkusen. Really interesting episode. If you are new around here, make sure to hit subscribe, of course, as well. Don't like to preach for subscribers, but every subscriber massively helps us out with our goals and aspirations on YouTube. So yeah, go recommend it with a friend. Go show your nan. She might want to get involved. Any of that sort of stuff. But yeah, that is everything for today. Premonitions out on Friday. Look out for that. That's everything I can plug. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.